Hello and welcome to the Futro Hidden Movie Gems podcast. I'm your host, Ty Spiker Christensen. I hope you like prison food and penis. And we've got Jordan Christensen on the podcast.
I'm pregnant. Whose baby's that?
And we've got Cameron Mickle on the pod.
What's going Is
That
that
was
when they're
probably
doing
my
the
favorite.
fight?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
like
at the
he's like
funeral.
he's like
Sorry
whisper
for your
yelling.
loss.
I
Yeah.
just died.
Whisper
Sorry for your loss.
yelling.
Okay,
So
they're
Yeah.
going. Keep going. Keep fighting.
sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss.
Uh,
All right, and we've got keep going. And we've got Grant Mickle on the podcast.
what's the lion quote? He's like, "We're gonna adapt. We're gonna grow gills, and so we could walk on water and chase you down."
Get it, develop a breathing apparatus using kelp. It won't
Help.
take long, maybe a week, maybe two.
Swim in
Yeah.
the ocean so I can eat you.
The sound of your piss hitting the urinal, it sounds feminine.
You thought about that a lot. It's weird.
America.
I'm
We're
a
gonna help-
peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Peacocks don't fly, do they, Jerry? Just let them have it.
Okay. My wife is cute. She's not hot.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
There goes my
Who were they
hero.
jumping off to? There wasn't even an awning in their direction.
So good.
Dude, that movie was, oh
Got
my
a couple of tips
God.
for you to help you guys stay out of jail. Try your hardest to not be black or Hispanic.
Quick, pass the guns up to the front.
Yeah. Who wants to come on a ride along? Me. Okay, come on, little girl.
Uh, Sheila, pour these gentlemen some water. Yes, I'd love so. No, we don't want your water. We don't want your tickets. Oh, I was very much looking
I
forward
was
to the
looking
water.
forward to that.
I'll talk to you. You're being reasonable. You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me?
I'm gonna make you eat some human crap.
I thought we were doing bad cop, bad cop.
I know. And I saw how hard you were going. I thought, I don't know. I'm going to top that. Oh my fetching goodness, guys! If you haven't guessed, we are reviewing The Other Guys. It's happening. This movie just informed so much of my humor of who I am today. So it came out in 2010. It is a perfect David. David, excuse me. He's gay, excuse me. He's blind. Uh, Adam McKay. Adam McKay directed the movie. Written by Adam McKay and Chris Henchy. And it stars Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, and so many others. Like The Rock's in this, Samuel Jackson's in this. Who am I missing? Michael Keaton's in this. Ava Mendes is in it. Um, who else we got? I know we have Rob Riggle, so funny. And even Rob Hewell shows up. You got two of the, two regulars from the Human Giants.
Office.
So, yeah. Oh, and yeah, so many others. Like it's a cameo fest, it seems like. But anyway, let's hear from you guys. What was like watching this movie for the first time and rewatching it for the podcast? I'll start with Cameron. How about you?
Well, I'm trying to think of the first time I watched this. Probably was high school, my guess. Um, I don't even remember it super well. I just remember thinking it was funny. I remember being super shocked at the beginning when they jump off because I thought they were going to be the main characters.
That was insane.
They just die. Um, but
Yeah, they were like heavily featured in the trailer. So I assumed it was like the four of them. Like I thought it was going to be this pairing of Samuel L. and The Rock, and then Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell like at each other's throats, but very much not the case.
Yeah. And I just remember enjoying it, but every single rewatch, I think it's crazy. It's just because of like the amazing writing. There's so many jokes that I forget of, just because it's so fast that it's just like you almost are missing them if you laugh. And so because you'll be laughing and then they will have said something else that kind of just like went over your head. Um, and rewatching it, I think my favorite part was just like just laughing together as like me and all my buddies. It was just so funny to hear all of the jokes, and it is crazy the cast, like Ty mentioned, that is in this movie. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean it's one of the few comedies, because I feel like some comedies for me don't hold up as well after you've heard like the bits, but this is one that I feel like is kind of timeless.
Yeah. And what do you guys think? Yelly Will Ferrell, does it work for you? I think Will Ferrell's hilarious. I know some people don't like him, but
Oh yeah.
I think
I,
it
I think
works.
I
I
think
fit in this
also
role.
just having him in like the pimp role. I love that he only plays two roles. He's either like the nerdy and cute guy, or he's like, well, he's like always the nerdy guy, but he either like gets like the hottest chicks ever or whatever, or is like used to play as like the daddy's home character where it's like, oh, this is the boring loser that you love because he's dependable.
Or the
And
sweet, nice guy like Alfia.
yeah.
So good. How about you, Grant? What was the first time watching this movie?
I don't remember the first time I watched it. I think it was with probably Cameron and Jordan. Um,
Why wasn't
it
I
was a
invited?
long time ago.
It's probably when
Yeah, you're
Jordan
just
moved
never
back home.
around.
Yeah. It came out in 2010, so I know I watched this in the theater. Jordan and I probably went and saw it together.
I
No?
don't think so. I think I was on my
2010, were you
mission.
already, yeah,
I
were
was
you
on
on
my
your mission
I
mission.
then?
just remember
Okay, so I
mom
saw
and
it.
dad watching it on the plane, and they were like, "There's so much swearing in this. It should be rated R."
Dude, they should freaking watch The Longest Yard. Now that's a movie with language.
Now that's how a white man runs a football.
Yeah, it's very quotable, but funny.
Well, okay, awesome. Jordan, how about you, man? Watching it for the first time. Grant's like, I have no recollection.
Hey,
What were
What's
we
the movie we're
watching?
talking
What
about
were we
again?
reviewing?
he kind of stole mine. I was just gonna mention like that's the biggest reason I love it. Grant said quotable, so that gets into my that's jumping ahead to my favorite thing, but like that's why it's so fun. I like movies that are quotable, like Nacho Libre, Napoleon Dynamite. Um, and this I feel like definitely falls up there because I love all the time saying to my wife, "Whose baby's that? Baby's that? Whose baby's that?"
It's even funnier now that she's expecting.
Yeah.
What man did that to you?
Hey, if I want to hear you talk, I'll shove my arm up your butt and work you out like a puppet. Oh, freak, dude. So good. You guys, I watched this movie in theaters. I remember being in the movie theater. I went with somebody, so it must have been a high school friend because it might have even been Maddie, like on a date night. But I remember just laughing hysterically. Like, there was a few people in the theater. It was just so funny. This would have been just 2 years. Yeah, I would have been a junior. So I went and saw it. I'm trying to remember who I saw it with. That's what's killing me. It might have been like my friends from high school. It was either a date or not, but yeah, I just remember just beside myself. Just the jokes per minute in this movie were so funny, and like everyone's just having a great time. Everyone's laughing their head off, just like back when like comedies were in theaters. And like again, it was like the comedy. It's like Mark Wahlberg was huge coming off of like I'm trying to remember what movies he did around this time. He was always starring as like the action star. So he's like trying to play like the straight guy, but like he's playing like the tough guy, which is so funny because like he unironically views himself as like such a tough guy, and he's like 5'3" or something like that. I don't know how tall he actually is or how short he actually is. But like hearing him talk and the fact that I've heard him say that had he been on one of the planes on 9/11, it would have gone down differently. I'm just like, that's amazing. That kind of like person. And I love that he's in this movie and he's
Oh, that's
playing to his
hilarious.
strengths. Like, I almost feel like the director's like, yes, like this is perfect. We need you here because he's like not in on the joke, which I love. And then you have Will Ferrell who's being manic and being goofy and everything else. So like the writing and oh my gosh, Rob Riggle. There's so many cameos with like every other character is being so funny.
Well,
Like the support
it's kind of
group.
the
Oh
classic buddy cop thing, and
yeah, it
certain
felt like
guys
Naked Gun.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work
Yeah.
really good
I do
together.
things with
Like
you that I've never done
the like Lethal Weapon. Like there's just certain people that just
Yes.
vibe so good together. Die Hard was it Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson.
with. Oh yeah, and the second one.
That's the third.
Oh,
We skipped the second one. We don't talk about that one.
I love it. Um, so that was what it was like, yeah, just being in the theater and then rewatching this movie. Yeah, even though I feel like I could quote this movie probably as much as Anchorman, I think it is quicker, and again, it benefits from being more recent. Like Anchorman, I feel like I overwatched that movie and I can quote it all now. It's still funny to me, but like
Anchorman
not as
is a better comparison than like
well.
Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite. I'm just
Sure,
saying, yeah.
sure. But also by Adam McVeigh or whatever, the same director, right? So that's why it like has feelings where Anchorman,
Adam McKay, yeah.
it was like this Adam McKay, excuse me. Adam
Oh, because
McVeigh.
he did Anchorman too, I think.
Well
Well,
yeah, but he did the
he's
first Anchorman.
written like a bunch of different like he's written Daddy's Home, The Big Short, Ant-Man, Anchorman, Bewitched,
Oh, he
Step
directed The
Brothers,
Big
Yeah, he's
Short. Yeah.
done
Talladega
plenty.
Nights, like a bunch.
Oh,
Well, he
Step
did the
Brothers.
Big
Yeah.
Short. Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like the big ones. Like he's a quick writer. He reminds me of like Aaron Sorkin, and I think that's why the jokes land is just because if you don't keep pace, it just keeps going. Un it's like relentless. Like the jokes are just so funny and like so so funny. Like uh just like probably one of the top, like if I had to guess, like most quotable movies of all time. Like it's right there. Like when Anchorman came out, people were just quoting it. Napoleon Dynamite's up there. This movie, like just in the echelon of and the zeitgeist of like movies that are so quotable. After I watch this movie, I find myself quoting it for like months. It's not until I watch it again, and now I'm like, oh, all these quotes are back, and I just I'm quoting this stuff and unfortunately, this movie is so crass. It's like there's
I
very few people in polite society that I can quote this movie to.
I don't
So
know if this is for everybody, but I feel
yeah,
like our family is in particular, Dodgeball was a huge quoted one.
that's
Dude, the
exactly
"Nobody makes me bleed my own blood" is probably like one of the most heard quotes
yeah,
in our house. Nobody
so
makes me
good.
bleed my own
Yeah, yeah,
Me
that's
too.
another great one too, Jordan, for sure. We might have to review that too. It's so funny. I haven't seen that in years. That's funny. I probably overwatched that movie. I bet if I watched that again, I'd probably just find it so
Yeah,
funny.
see, even this movie, I feel like I've seen it
Mhm.
too many times. 'Cause I know Cameron said it doesn't diminish it, and it's still good, but I have seen it too many times. So literally, like, I think actually, was it you, Cameron? I feel like there was somebody in our room that was quoting every line before it was happening. I'm like, oh, it was like kind of like when we saw Good Burger, same thing
Yeah,
happened.
Good Burger, we do that pretty much the whole movie.
Yeah, Cameron was like quoting all the lines before they actually happened.
I don't know that I would ever say it out loud, but I'd be like mouthing it before.
Okay. No, but I think one of
Because
your
that's one of
buddies.
my. Oh no, yeah, it was Drew. Because oh my gosh, that was the first time watching it. Was because Drew's family quotes it religiously, and so the first time I watched it, I didn't enjoy it, and so because every single funny line, it was led with either "I love this line," or they would quote it before it
Before it
happens,
happened. Yeah.
and so I was like.
Mm.
Kind of, and it was especially for my first viewing. I'm like, I don't need to hear it twice. I want to hear it for the first time and laugh.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was
Love
the
it,
first time I ever watched. That's crazy, Jordan. You just reminded me.
for sure. Well, let's get into two of our favorite things. Grant, why don't you hit us off? What are your two favorite things about this movie?
I think the scene that I remember the most is the funeral scene where Michael Keaton's like whisper yelling at them.
It's so good, dude. The intensity, like, why does that just remind me so much of like a dad? Like he's like trying to keep his kids quiet, like
Yeah.
at a movie or during like
Right.
steak
That's the
priesting.
whole like library feel, like you're in a space that you're not supposed to be loud, but you're trying to get your point across.
What
It's
the
just
hell are
so
you guys
funny.
doing? So good, like
Yeah.
breathy and so desperate. It's so good.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, he kind of brings a different type of humor to the movie because there's like obviously the Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg humor,
Mhm.
but he comes in with this like I'm like, oh man, it brings me back to all his like Mr. Mom and
Him
multiple.
working at Bed Bath and Beyond,
Yeah.
It's like,
and we got a serial rapist on the Upper East Side. Oh,
oh,
sorry
I'm
guys, that's
sorry.
my other job.
That's my other job.
Ignore that.
Ignore that.
Unless you're
Well,
living on the Upper East Side, then
yeah,
no
don't
one
ignore
compares.
that. No
Yeah.
one cares.
I love him. Sorry,
I
Grant.
gotta work the second job so my son can go to college and explore UCLA and explore his sexuality,
Bisexuality.
bisexuality. Oh
Uh,
my gosh,
Sorry,
so
Grant.
good, dude. Michael Keaton's
yeah, I
the
just
man.
remember the like just the banter between Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell's character is just so fun throughout the whole movie.
I think Mark Wahlberg will always play his best roles as just being a D1 hater and just being mean to people as much as possible. Like to this day, I still think his best role ever is The Departed, and he has like 18 lines of dialogue in that movie, and he might be the best performance.
Oh, that's funny.
Love
But
it.
that's it for me.
We've got let's see, Cameron. What are your two favorite things?
I think, I mean, kind of like that's already been mentioned, just the writing, and it really shows like the talent like throughout, and not only that, but like the performances given by everybody. Because I know Adam McKay obviously knows how to write really good jokes, but it just feels like it almost reminds me a little bit of the Coen brothers, how every character that comes on screen feels like an actual character or an actual person. And I just feel like that in this, you can just tell so much from people just from like the little quotes that they say. And that's why I feel like this ages better than movies like Get Smart or things like that, because sometimes it's like the two main leads are the ones that are carrying all of the humor. Whereas a movie like this, it's like even if you remember all of Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell's lines throughout the entire movie, it's like there'll be other people that will say lines like "Come have sex with my wife." 26 miles.
Get back here.
That's a long way. But like people will just say things like that that you're just like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that line or I forgot about this.
Good
And
night,
just
Sheila.
like,
Good night, Terry. Good night, Sheila. Maybe you didn't hear
I don't
me.
think
Good
you
night,
hear me.
Terry. Good night,
can I,
Sheila.
Terry? Sheila, I go to bed. But I just think the writing is so excellent. And I mean, I think just like the one that sticks in my head the most is just the like argument that he has with like the if I was a lion, I'd freaking eat you. Like the amount of times that I'd heard that quoted and also like just seen that clip itself, like on YouTube or on different social medias. It's just such a classic one. He's like, That's not how you thought it was gonna go, huh?" And he just throws his coffee on him.
Scalding coffee on him. God. So funny, dude. How about you, Jordan? What are your two favorite things?
We've already mentioned, and I mentioned quotes, but I think there's just specific scenes I'll go into because there's so many good parts. You guys already mentioned the whispering is one of my favorite. Um, uh, oh wait, I just had it, and now I'm losing it.
How about
Um,
freaking Michael Keaton quoting TLC constantly?
yeah,
And he's always like, don't go around
No,
chasing
no idea.
waterfalls. He's like, are you serious, Captain? TLC. He's like, I
Nothing?
have no idea what you're talking
No
about.
idea. No
No
idea.
idea.
it, yeah, and then there's just like specific quotes that I love to run to constantly, and some of which I just don't want to quote on here because I'm not editing anymore. So it just
Did someone call 911? Holy shit.
yeah.
Just drove through
Well,
a bus.
You
Ty,
feel that, Alan, that little tingling in your balls? Are you sure you don't have testicular cancer?
cancer. Yeah. Or I love the prison food. I hope you like prison food. But yeah, there's just a lot of great ones. And then the guy like chasing him down, make love to my wife. Like there's so many
20
great.
miles away.
Yeah, Cameron said it too. There's just lots of fun personality from each character. So that's mine. Ty, your turn.
How many
Dude,
times have I explicitly told you to lay off? Hey, Terry, how many times did the captain explicitly tell us to lay off?
twice.
Two. He
Two
said
times.
twice.
Twice. That's a wooden gun.
Oh, the other scene, one more scene that I love is the ballet scene when he's like, "You think I can't do this crap?" And then of course they do just the
Yeah.
show the
It's
feet.
not Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, and then he
Beautiful.
says, he's like, "Where did you learn to do that?" We used to we learned it to make fun of other
To
people.
make fun of the homos to show how gay they were. He's like, you
See,
did that
that's
and
what
you
I'm
learned that
talking about. Like,
sarcastically?
Like that is, dude, I'm pretty sure Mark Wahlberg has admitted to a hate crime. He like beat up some gay guy or something. Like look it up. He admitted to it.
Well,
He and his band of friends like mugged some guy for being
it,
gay. I'm like,
I,
that's literally Mark Wahlberg.
I just love too that there was like, well, I mean, it was
So
a different time, and then Chris Rock too. He said he made a joke, and then he had to apologize on Twitter or whatever, because he's like, if my son is playing with Barbie dolls, like I'll break that castle over his head.
I think was that Kevin Hart?
That's
I think that
Kevin
was
Hart.
Kevin
Sorry,
Hart. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. That's right.
He lost his dream gig. He wanted to host the Oscars more than
Oscars, but
anything
because of that
because of
quote,
that joke. And dude, that joke is a banger. That is so funny. No son of
I
mine is gonna
I
be. I'll smash that Barbie
I know
doll over
we
his
grew up in the generation where I mean, gay jokes were hilarious, but now you can't do them anymore.
dude.
Um,
Hey, dude. Gay people are
uh,
hilarious to make fun of, dude.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But anyways,
I am.
I, I just love too when he's like, "What are you doing here, shaking it for dollar bills?" Like, I just like he treats her like she's at a strip joint, but it's a ballet. It's really funny.
That's great. Dude, I think one of my favorite scenes, like my two
These
favorite.
poles are horizontal.
Well, and her partner is clearly gay. I just love that. It just reminds me of
Your new boyfriend?
it reminds me of Along Came Polly, where it's
Yeah.
like, "I'm gay,
I see the way you're dancing upon him. No, no, no. I don't think you understand. I gay.
I'm gay."
Okay.
Me, Cameron love quoting
I
that.
I
I'm gay.
love so one thing I love about this movie is having seen it in the theaters. I think I don't even know where you find the non-theatrical cut or the theatrical cut rather. I watched now it's director's cut, so there's all these extra jokes in there that I didn't see the first time I saw the movie. So it just makes this movie so much funnier. Like it's extended and it's more crass. It's just so funny. So I love the fact that I now see this movie in a whole new light. It's just so much fun. Like comedies, they throw in all the extra jokes and deleted scenes, and sometimes it makes the movie. I'm like, dude, just the last per minute just keeps it going. So I freaking love that. And then my second favorite is like, I've always loved in movies where they have like a character pass information to another. And it's just so funny that he's using his like mother-in-law like to pass these dirty messages to his wife. It's
Insane.
so funny. Like it's like
He said he wants to look into your eyes. Please don't make me say it again.
lick the sweat off you. I can't say it. Something involving a mannequin hand, an electric shaver, a razor. I can't keep doing this. He's like, please, this might be the last time I see her. So funny.
Or I
Like,
love also when the guy in the office, Terry, walks up to him. He's like, or Bob, he's like, wife's making her famous deviled eggs again. My waistline's furious. It's a bad time, Bob.
it's
He hasn't even told him when.
dude, movies like it was this and Get Smart that I just freaking like again,
Have you rewatched Get Smart, Ty? It doesn't
it
hold up on rewatch.
does it not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, unfortunately
It's
not.
been a while since I've seen it.
I watched it in a group and almost everyone had seen it except for a couple people. And we were
Mm,
all like hyping it up and we're like, oh, it's so good. And then we watched it and we were like literally it was like crickets for majority of the movie. I was like, ooh.
yeah. I
It
remember
you
being
might need to be
semi-funny.
with the
I
right
definitely
crowd.
find this way funnier, but
I mean
dude,
the
nothing will beat
bathroom in the
Bill
on the
Murray, the guy
plane
in the
scene is
tree. Well,
so
nothing will
funny.
beat that. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
The,
Like
the
hanging out with the guy in the tree.
oh no,
I'll
it's
come
just
back by
dumb.
here. What time?
He's got a gun.
Are we on Get Smart? What movie are we talking
Yeah,
about?
I was
I was
saying Get
talking
Smart.
Get
Oh, okay.
Smart
I
for
haven't seen it in so
just a
long.
brief minute, but I was just saying like again another spy. I
The
guess it's
quote I love Ty quotes from that movie all
funny.
the time is the he's like, yes, what would we do without their razor
Razor
sharp
sharp
It's a
political
shame to lose all those
advice?
movie stars. Yes, what would we do without their razor sharp political advice? So good, dude. Yeah. Alan Arkin, man,
Film
he's hilarious.
Actors Guild.
Were you thinking what I'm thinking, Chief? I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shiz, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Oh, that was a good line too. Well, and that's crazy because this movie has the same thing where they're on a golf course and they're hitting golf balls with the helicopter.
Yeah.
I love
Everybody,
it. And then
we're in New
yeah,
York
so
City.
anytime I think police parody movies are my favorite. Like there's something about crime, like it's got some
Oh,
action.
Naked Gun, yeah.
There's a wrecking ball, like there's
Also,
some cool acrobatics. And then like
nice
action
guys,
is such a
Jordan.
funny thing to parody. What was that, Cameron?
It's not a buddy cop movie.
It
What is it?
literally is about detective work.
Which
Remember
There,
is what?
Nice Guys?
Nice guys. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't call it a. I
Private
mean,
detectives or private eye, or what do you call them?
Yeah,
yeah,
they're both private. They're both. What? How is that not buddy cop?
different genre.
No, but it is a buddy cop movie, even though they're like private detectives
Buddy
or whatever.
detectives. Let's take
Yeah.
it easy.
That sounds yeah, you're getting splitting hairs, Jordan. Quit splitting hairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
like
probably
this,
falls into the same
this and
thing.
Hot Fuzz and like that genre, I think is just really easy to make like
Yeah.
enjoyable because like I feel like so much of Buddy Cop is kind of grisly or like action, like Breakpoint or like kind of
When
like very much that vibe, and so it's fun to kind of like make fun of how actiony those are by
Have
being.
you seen Point Break, Cameron?
No.
oh, that's a good one, dude. Freaking Patrick Swayze
I thought it
and
was boring.
Keanu. Dude, it's a hilarious movie, dude. Or it's not hilarious. Well, it's
Hilarious?
kind of hilarious.
Guys like laughing the whole time.
Keanu Reeves always
And
makes me
they're
laugh,
shooting
dude.
each other.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves acting was probably funny.
It is. It is.
I can
No,
believe it.
it's freaking honestly, it's hard to disassociate that movie without Hot Fuzz. Like every time
Yeah.
I watch, I'm like, dude, there's the scene where he's like pointing his gun at his friend, and he's like, he's so upset because he has to let him go, and he's firing his gun up in the air.
No, I've not
To get
shot
up
my
in the
gun
air,
up and
going,
go, ah.
no, I've never fired my gun up in the air and gone, ah. So good. Okay, now I'm quoting other movies. Yo,
Yeah, and dude,
back
going
to
back to Edgar Wright, sorry. I'm so excited for his next movie.
the
Just
Rain
saying.
Man.
Yeah.
So I will throw out that I think the other guys, like I said, benefits from rewatch. It still holds up. You guys watch this freaking movie if you haven't seen it.
I still feel like I've seen it too many times. This
Oh,
last one, I was
God,
just
you gotta
like,
let me fly. At age 9, I audited my parents. Believe me, there were some discrepancies, and I was grounded.
oh, that
What are you?
going back to Hot Fuzz, he literally did that, didn't he? He's like, I rode around on a what is it? He's
Yeah,
like, I
like
wrote
my nephew gave me a police car for my Uncle Derek. Yeah,
and I,
gave him some money, but he realized that his police car was he got it from money by selling drugs or something like that. And he goes, so I never used that, but it taught me the valuable lessons of right and wrong. And yeah,
And,
he used
and
to
bef-
give
well, I
tickets.
thought he like wrote tickets to his parents or
Yeah, yeah,
something.
his friend. Yeah, he wrote tickets to his friends, and he was bullied at school for it or something.
Oh, that's right.
But he
Sorry,
a
wanted to
Grant.
be
quote
like
that I
Derek.
remembered of them before they have like the lion argument or whatever. And he was like, I was just gonna go out there and badmouth you to a bunch of cops, but you know what? My dad taught me to never talk bad behind a guy's back. He's like, you know what? I really appreciate that. Someone tell it to your face. Oh, it's not really necessary.
Yeah, you know it's funny because like the trope of like the two, it's like a romantic comedy. Like the two
Like
unlikely people that
romance.
get along. Yeah, it's a bromance, and I freaking love bromance movies.
Oh,
I think that's why I
21
like buddy
Jump
cop.
Street. That's another one.
A
Yeah.
great example,
Yeah.
21 Jump Street. Like I think buddy cop movies are so funny because you have the friends that have a falling out, and just when everything seems bleak, they get back together and solve the case. There's just something
Hmm.
really sweet about that.
First
Like
off, I
Lethal
missed you.
Weapon. Yeah, like they're
What's going
Nathan
on?
Young.
Did you hear what I said? Fine, I missed you too. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, it's so good. You learned to dance sarcastically? It's so good, dude. We found what do you say? We found your stolen Prius. My gosh, they had a heck of a time cleaning it out. Oh, it was so good. It's covered with cocaine.
Danson, are the rumors about you and Kim Kardashian true? No comment, but yes.
What was the movie that did? If I said no, if I said a comment after I said no comment, I'd look like a bloody idiot. What was that movie? I'm trying to remember. That was really funny.
First off, my wife is cute, but she's not hot.
It's not-
Dude, you're insane. Your wife is
Who,
scalding
who
hot.
is that? That's the Ball and Chain. No, seriously, who is
Dude, it gets me every time when he kisses her on the cheek goodnight and then goes in for a kiss on her. And then Terry like has to pull him away. He's like, all right.
Oh, so good, dude. And I love too when he's like, "Hey, I prepared a little presentation." He's like, "Is this PowerPoint?" Are you like, he has like a voiceover, like it's literally what do you call it?
$1.99.
Exposition, but he like prepared a little slide with like a voiceover. It's so funny. I was just like how on earth did he prepare this?
Yeah, there's creative ways to like jam in exposition throughout. I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, dude,
Gentlemen,
that
you have
they
two
kept.
choices: Mamma Mia or Jersey Boys. Big girls don't cry. It's like, did we just get bribed? We just fell for it again, didn't we? And then they get back and he offers them another ticket
And
still.
I love it when
Big
he's like,
girls don't cry.
"Hey, how was it?
Oh, is it
Unreal."
unbelievable? Yeah. And they're like at the game and they're like, wait a minute, did we just get bribed? They're like sitting courtside at the Lakers game. Oh, we fell for it again, didn't we? Oh my gosh. It was so funny. Like realizing it after the fact is so funny to me. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
look, he's flying.
He's trying to talk him down. You have so much to live for. Oh, look, he's flying. He said the thing that Mel Gibson said in Conspiracy.
Oh,
In
he's
Conspiracy.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
look, he's flying. There you go. Found the other buddy.
it's gone full
Go.
circle. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
he's
gosh.
yeah, he said, how great was Jersey Boys? It's not great. He goes, it's not great. It's fantastic. You totally undersold it. The pageantry, costumes, wow, what a musical.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. Guys,
But would we recommend? Absolutely.
oh my goodness. You guys need to watch
If
it.
you
If you
haven't
haven't
seen
heard every
this,
quote
what
from this
what
movie.
rock have you been hiding under? But
Oh yeah.
The, well, and we watched a scary movie as well, and it's funny because that scene where you guys were just talking about he's flying. I just like that there's a similar scene where she comes out. What are you waiting for?
what are you wearing?
What am I
What am
waiting
I
for?
wearing?
And jumps. I just like the same thing happens with Will Ferrell, like trying to convince him, but he's doing a terrible job, and he's like, oh, and then yeah, Wahlberg, you're a terrible person. Just jump already. A lot of people are murmuring down here. They're saying you won't do it.
Oh my gosh.
Just love that he uses the word murmur. Like the only time I've seen that word is in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. Yeah. Mark Wahlberg, Too Cool for School, just a little man syndrome. It's so good. And Will
Yeah, there's
Ferrell.
something about him being angry. He just
Uh,
does it right.
and again, answering the age-old question, can you walk away from an explosion and it not affect you at all? You're walking to the store
The
and
Millennium
blows up in their
Falcon,
face.
man, that's bullshit. Hey,
No
you
way!
Star
Yeah.
Wars. I thought that
Oh,
was
my ears are
accurate.
ringing.
I love it too when when they steal their shoes or whatever and they walk back to the precinct. Hey, Bilbo Baggins, get
Yeah,
lost.
why do they take our shoes? It's just
They took our shoes.
Bandera. There's I'm glad Ty didn't quote it, even though I bring it up and I'm sure he'll say the word, but when they're like Paper B, and
Paper pig.
I love that he's like, guys, I really don't like when you say that. And that just reminds me of Cassie so much. Just like, "Yeah, I really don't like
Okay.
when you
I
use
really
that
don't
word."
like it. So good.
Officer Holtz, would you like to share? No, I'd rather not. Officer Holtz, you've been coming here for 6 months and you haven't said a word. This is a safe environment. No judgment here, douchebag. That's judgment, Jimmy.
That's right.
Oh,
What was it? What was it? He
He
shoots
shot
like
Derek Jeter.
Derek
It was
Jeter.
20 grand on that game. You shot Derek Jeter, man. He
That's
had a
right.
weapon. I couldn't see him.
And that's why he has to direct traffic, or was that later in the movie?
That's
That's
later.
I think he gets like that's right. He gets punished somehow, though. I guess it's doing Death's job
He's the
because he
second
shot.
best cop to ever direct traffic behind Chris Tucker, of course.
His-
Rush Hour 3.
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude.
And we already said we recommended it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um, yes.
I mean, they've already seen it if they're listening to this. Minus Cassie, maybe. I don't know. Cassie, have you seen it? It's PG-13. Check it
Okay.
out.
And again, we've already mentioned my
Pretty
opinion,
crass and
but I
there's a
can't.
lot of
Yeah,
language
yeah.
for cast,
I
but
no. You. It is mandatory watching and
She
viewing.
she likes like The Office and stuff. It's mom and dad that like
Yeah, Cass,
Well,
you
no,
come down to
it's
our
It's
just
level.
not
mom.
dad.
Dad pretends. Dad faked it for the 30 years that we lived at
He's
home.
in it.
And
Yeah.
then he was like,
No,
No,
like
he's only
"Oh, the
bothered
fake."
by certain people that swear. If it's like Bruce Willis, it's like
No,
he didn't
dude.
swear.
He
No,
he
it's seriously like he'll watch a show that like will like you've recommended to him or something. It has so much language, like he doesn't
yes.
care.
Dude, he literally
Well,
showed
except
me.
when he's around us, we watch The
I know
Town. He
exactly.
was like,
When he's in
"That's
his
a lot of
parenting
language."
mode, he has to put on this front
Dude,
that like,
literally
ooh, we shouldn't do
I
this.
was at the house one time and he was like, "Oh, maybe we should watch the something King. What's that? The British one?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Outlaw King. There's so much language and a sex scene in it." And he was like, "Oh," and he just skipped over it. And I was like, "What?" I'm like, if you walked in on anything slightly scandalous when we were growing up, it was like he watched like
What's this
walked in
rated?
on yeah, what is this rated?
what is this? What is this trash you're reading? It's not trash,
It-
Daddy. It's lovely.
it's PG.
Moby, what?
Or the best
Moby,
thing
what?
Oh,
the
Moby,
the,
Daddy,
the
it's
best
lovely.
thing ever
Moby Dick
is
by Herman Melville. Moby, what?
the best
That's
thing
bad, dude. That's
Matilda.
bad, dude.
The best thing ever was when me and Jordan used to find PG-13 lookalikes to titles or movie posters, so that if Dad walked in, that's what we'd say we would watch because he would like look it
I
up.
never, I never did
But
that.
Yeah, you did.
it's so funny, dude.
No.
Watching a movie like it.
100%.
The only time I've ever done something like
No, I know you
tricky was
covered
with,
up
Say it.
for a tie,
Say it,
but
yeah,
Jordan. Yeah,
I'm
you know what
telling
it
you,
is.
when Dad would come up, he would ask what we were watching, and so you would choose a
No, no,
PG.
no, no. It's whenever
no.
dad comes up, Jordan stands up. Hey, dad.
Yeah.
So acts so guilty.
Guilty.
Me-
No,
I
So
didn't show him. No,
Me
funny.
too.
Cameron. I
yes,
said we were
I
watching it on
swear on
Vid
my life.
Angel. You're a
No,
liar. No,
no, I
sorry.
swear on my life.
No.
And you would choose
I would
movies that
never. I wouldn't
because like
lie.
if he would walk
Mm-mm.
in and it was an action scene and then you told him a movie, he would look up and if it was like an action movie, it would need to be a PG-13 one. He's like, "Oh, it's PG-13."
Dude,
I'm
to
like,
this
"Fine."
day, Byron,
I told him
to this
no.
day, Byron's, I still haven't seen the movie Tuxedo starring Jackie Chan. He thought I'd watched this PG-13 movie before I was 13. He got really mad at me for it. And I'm like, I still haven't seen it to this day. And the joke just gets funnier. I'm 32 years old and I'm like, still haven't seen it, Dad. What are you going to do about it? Okay, one last thing I will say about Michael Keaton while we're talking about dads. He plays such a good dad in this movie, but you never meet his son, which I think is even funnier. But what I love, like at the very end when he gets shot and he's lying there and he's like, he like starts closing his eyes. He's like, "Hey, buddy." He's like so kind and he's by his side and he's like starts closing his eyes. He's like, we're losing him. He's dying." And he starts like pounding on his chest, like doing
Yeah,
like a awful
Somebody
CPR.
do something.
It's
He's
so funny.
dying.
He's dying.
I
It was
love
so
Michael
good. He's like,
Keaton.
"No, it's just resting my eyes, Captain. I'm fine." It was so funny. Like he's so good. And then yeah, the last quote I wrote down was, "He's a copper. We gotta go. Come on. Hey, greasy boys, they're cops." And he goes, "You turn my beautiful Prius into a nightmare." He goes, "We're gonna have sex in your car. It'll happen again." The fetching Prius is just
Yeah,
this running
it's
joke, dude.
after it gets towed
So
or whatever,
funny.
and he was like, "Oh yeah, it got
We
towed,"
found
and he's
hair samples and
but
cocaine. Basically, what we can determine is they've had an orgy in here. Raccoon for hair. What is
a
it?
raccoon gave birth. Oh, so creepy.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I love this movie so much. Yeah. All right. Guys, we end every movie podcast by sharing what we've seen lately and what we're looking forward to seeing. What have you been watching, Grant?
It's been a while since I've been on, so there's quite a few.
Let's hear it,
Um,
dude.
I'll kind of just go through. I don't have everything that I've seen, just mostly what I've remembered. But um, on Netflix, there's a show called or a movie called Thursday Murder Club. It's very low key murder mystery, kind of fun. It's like an old retirement home, and these like these old people like make this murder club to like investigate old murders, like cold cases, and then a murder actually ends up happening, and then they end up
Mm,
solving it. Um, and then like for the past like month or so, I've been kind of on like a thriller kind of vibe, I guess. And so I watched a lot that Cameron sent over as recommendations. So I watched The Silencing, Significant Other, Thoroughbreds, and a couple other ones.
Thoroughbreds is
Um,
good, dude. I love that
What do
one.
you think
Thoroughbreds
of
was
all of
really
them?
good. Yeah.
That was Anya Taylor-Joy, and who's the other girl? Was it the girl from Ready Player One?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Me, Earl and the Dying Girl, Olivia
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah, that's
She's
the
also
yeah.
in House of the Dragon season 2.
Wait, I need to ask Cameron really quick. And It Comes at Night, because you've watched it so many times now.
Come
On
us
the
at
It
night.
on
comes it comes at night.
when you finally watched it for the last time, are you switched to Ty's theory now, or are you still on? Because I remember
Unreliable
you saying,
narrator.
I
Oh,
remember,
that's right,
yeah,
Grant.
I
Yeah,
remember you saying in Shutter Island, you're like, he's
I finally
crazy.
like caved, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think I think It Comes at Night is more ambiguous than Shutter Island. Well, I mean, Shutter Island has the huge reveal or whatever,
I
but
agree with you,
I
Cameron.
I I
It is.
think there's just
Yeah,
less just like hard evidence to push. The thing that will always just get me caught up with It Comes at Night is just the dog. I don't understand what happened to the dog to make it look like that. Because honestly, I think that's the biggest thing that messes with my mind is
Hmm.
because everything else I'm like you could
I
argue
need to
so many
rewatch
different
that.
theories
so
because
the
it's like
dog, if I recall, it just was stabbed multiple times. It was
yeah, but
bleeding. You
it
don't
was
see
like
it, right?
bleeding, like kind of like black, like it looked like something else, like almost bit it.
Yeah,
But like it doesn't look like a stab wound because it was like, and maybe it was just because of the lighting that it made it look kind of like purplish, like dark.
yeah.
But that's the only thing that is like weird. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That one, every single time I watch it, I do think it's hard because that's the thing is I keep going back and forth every time I rewatch it, whether or not
Okay.
the kid was actually sick too.
I was
Just
just wondering if you leaned more towards Ty now or not.
yeah, I don't know. I think like I go back and forth because like there's
I
times
take
too
that
that
as a victory.
because
You're
like
Me too.
unsure.
Question.
I
because
want.
like because I'll watch it and I'm like I don't even like a couple times I'm like oh I like the kid's definitely sick or whatever,
Sure.
but then I'm like oh maybe he's not because like if you look at it from like the other family's perspective it's like this dude's telling you to get out or whatever, but it's like and he's crying maybe he had nightmares or whatever, and
Right.
maybe it's like or like even like a dark ways you could like maybe the older kid like was like touching him or something like that or like doing something like to the kid and so it's like that's why they want to leave and but it's just so weird because he keeps saying like
Wait,
don't look
you're saying that the son abused the other boy, the boy?
maybe I don't know like there's just
I've
Gross.
never even heard this theory.
well
The
there's just
dark.
there it's just because the weirdest thing is the door being open like the door
Yeah.
being open and the dog being hurt it's like how like what could have happened to and that's it would make sense like partially if like for Ty's theory, if the kid was so desperate to get the girl's attention that he wanted to kill the dog, but at the same time, I'm like killing the dog and blaming it on the son because the son was getting the affection. Maybe that's a twisted way of trying to get the attention from the mom, but I'm like, that's just gonna most likely drive that family out because of how you know how protective your dad is. I don't know why he wouldn't have tried to blame it on the dad.
Oh, hang on a second. So, but
Oh
the
no.
dog gets killed regardless of the door being open, though, right? Because the dog runs away, and then
No, no. Well, so yeah, the dog runs away and then comes back, and there's the
right,
that it's
and the
injured,
door's
but the
open.
door is open, and so
So
that's
the
why
dog
they
comes
go
back because
into
the
the
door is
room.
mysterious. So
Yeah,
maybe he left the door open because he was hoping the dog would return.
but then it's like, how did the dog return in a state that he's practically dead? It's like then that leads more to the
So
theory.
it could have
That
been
leads
like
more to the
even
theory
some.
that there's a maybe a monster or something out there that attacked
Oh,
it.
for sure, or even like another human that attacked it that was
True.
infected,
But that's
right?
the thing too, it because every single time I watch it, I literally can't decide if the like Hispanic guy knew about the people on the road because he kills them so fast. And like he's like, you said you didn't see anybody for 30 miles. And he's like, and we drive for 10 minutes and we run into somebody. And it's like,
Literally, like it feels like you're playing Telltale Walking Dead. Like you're
yeah,
just like, I
like
don't
the
know who to
entire time I'm
trust.
like,
You take it. It's like
you
he picked
can't
up on that,
tell.
like those little
Yeah.
clues. It's literally like when you tell a lie and he goes, he picked up on that. And you're
Yeah,
like,
you picked
I
up.
tried to lie. I got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
tell where it's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, I think that he's being honest
Here's what
because
I think too, Cameron. What I love about it too is just one last observation about it, and Grant will let you continue. The idea that like maybe he's done things that he's not proud of and he's ashamed of, but like for the survival of his family, he's done things where it's like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to survive. Like I got to protect my
for
wife
sure.
and my kid. Like You know, and he
100%.
he might be like, "Hey, I'd much rather be with you. Like family man, let's both hunker down. So I'm willing to turn back on these crazy loons because they're crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah,
rowdy, they're
a
this
hundred
or that.
percent.
Yeah,
Because
right? It's like
I mean,
I'd rather stay
the
safe.
dad murdered his father-in-law because like it was necessary because like, well,
Yeah.
he's sick, we got to put him down.
Hmm.
And
Right.
so it's like things like that. It's like it is literally just survival of the fittest, and you have to be willing to do whatever you need in those situations to survive. But Grant, what did you think of the other ones?
The other one,
The other movies that you mentioned? Because
like,
you said that Thoroughbreds and all of those other ones that you listed off.
hmm what about him?
Did you like them?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I loved the silencing.
Yeah,
Because
see,
that's the one
Jordan gave
the
it
guy
1 star, and he's
hunts.
like, I can't get over Jamie Lannister's accent. I was like, oh my,
It was. It was
you're
it was
so
so
autistic.
annoying.
What?
It's literally so autistic. The one thing you're gonna give a movie
That's
one,
so like yeah,
bro.
that's
It's
funny.
literally like the most satisfying revenge. It's literally
No,
like
because he
Yeah,
talks the whole
don't
time
tell
like
don't
this.
spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Don't spoil it. It does look good. I'll watch
He
It's
it.
talks
good.
so weird. It's so
no,
annoying.
it's such, dude. It's such a fun concept. Somebody hunting people
Hey,
in the
hey, just
woods.
don't spoil it. No, don't spoil it.
Well,
Oh,
I
Yeah,
won't
the
spoil it, but
concept is
I
it was
was
fun.
I
I
was
thought you were about to
surprised
spoil
that I
it.
was actually able to guess who it was.
Okay,
Like
don't.
normally I'm like so oblivious to that stuff. I'm like, what? No way. But like I totally guessed who it was.
That's
You
impressive.
But
want to
yeah,
watch a good movie with Jamie Lannister? You should watch his older film that I can't remember, and I'll look it up.
It's so good he can't remember. But then, what'd you think of
um
Thoroughbreds, Grant? I haven't seen that. I think I've only seen that one once.
yeah, it's really fun. It's like very different style. Like I love the slow shots of
I
just
just
like
can't get the
her sitting
rowing. I can't
there.
get the rowing noise out of my head.
Yeah. So I feel like I missed that explanation. So he has like a rowing machine to
Yeah,
like practice rowing or something. Is that what it
yeah,
was?
yeah. At a lot of gyms and like a lot of like, I feel like wealthier people, it's kind
Mm.
of like a workout that they do. That
Okay.
because all it requires is literally just like the one thing, and it works out like your legs, back, and
Okay, Ty,
like
you can
the overall
skip the
body.
silencing, but you need to watch Night
No,
Watch.
watch it.
Night Watch. There's a good movie with Jamie Lannister.
Okay, you keep saying Jamie Lannister. Who's Jamie Lannister?
He's
Oh,
from
Ty
Game of
doesn't watch
Thrones.
Game of
Oh,
Thrones. That's right.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the
Okay.
one
Yeah.
that is doing stuff with his sister.
Okay, real quick. So, Night Watch, is it the one with Ian McGregor or
Oh no, that's the remake. Watch the original.
the foreign film?
Yeah.
But yeah, Grant, so
Not the
it's
cartoon.
I love kind of the concept of like it reminds me of Murder by Numbers, that it's like murder never is
Okay,
as
but I see the
simple
same
as you
actor,
think, and like no matter how
Yeah.
Nicolas
Yeah.
like
Coster.
Well,
flawless
look
you think
too,
you
they
get
make
through
you
it.
they like does a good job of making you hate the guy that
And
you're
you can
like,
watch the
okay, it's
silencing if
okay
you
if you
want.
kill
I'll
him.
I
watch
know,
both of
you're
them.
like,
I'm
is
interested
this
to
I'm
see both of
fine.
them.
I'm
father-in-law or
fine. I'm fine. Do I need
stepfather?
to be a robot and repeat myself? I'm fine.
Yeah, and you're like,
You're like,
oh my
dude, chill.
God.
No, okay,
That's
Cameron. There was two things that ruined the movie: his accent and that cop lady. Dude, two thumbs down. It.
his daughter?
I don't want
No,
to
Good.
spoil
The
it for
sheriff?
Good.
Ty.
no, he's
Oh,
just
Wait,
talking
okay.
about the sheriff's decisions.
wait, just for 2 seconds. Ty.
He's
So
talking about
I'm
when the
talking
sheriff
about when
decides
she
to shoot
decides
him
shoot
when she
him.
runs
Are you
into the
kidding me?
what she
Yeah.
To
thinks the
defend her
That,
killer
brother.
is. Yeah,
yeah.
and then
Well,
you're
yeah,
like
because she thought she was doing
saving her
something.
Doing
brother. I'm
good
like,
things,
Yeah.
and
you
then
idiot! Shoot! I can't believe she just doubled out immediately. Was just like, no, I'm gonna kill this random dude. I'm like, what?
yeah, okay. So that
Yeah.
pissed me off. As soon as that happened, I'm like, I hate you. I just
Well, and I
lost all
like that it
respect for
showed
her.
immediately she's kind of like, crap, what did I do? But then she
Yeah.
like had to continue on with her decision and be like,
But dude,
well, I already did it.
hunting with like that Indian thing where it's like that
Yeah.
is
All
ridiculous.
right. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that's how
good.
you're good.
Right on,
But what
dude.
else did you watch, Grant?
Significant Other, really
What do you think about
trippy.
that? Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
crazy,
dude.
right?
What it like I
You think it's
love the
one movie
twists.
and then it turns into
Mhm.
Annihilation, and you're like, what the
Yeah.
fudge?
Well, and then like I mean, I won't spoil it, but like
You can spoil
Big
it.
the
We've
lace
the
already
in his
reviewed
I've
it.
chest.
already
comedy,
seen
like it
reviewed
kind
it.
of becomes a comedy a little bit because like
It
the
reminds me of
alien is so
Homelander,
like
where he's like,
straightforward. You want to come on my ship with me and we'll go to another planet? Like, what is happening?
well, there's the spoiler.
Because remind me, the guy gets cloned first or she gets cloned first?
So that's the thing. I mean, okay, so we're gonna give heavy spoilers, but Cameron, that's the point. You
We've already
think,
reviewed it.
Okay. Oh, we did on the
Yeah,
podcast?
yeah,
Yeah.
we did it on the pod.
Okay,
That was
but
why we watched
no,
it.
so that's the fun thing about the movie. You think it's her. She's acting so strange, but then you're like,
But then you
Yeah.
find out that he'd
Yeah,
already
it's a
been
really good
engaged.
twist.
Yeah.
And then
she
like
freaks
kicks
out,
him
but you
off.
realize what she
And then
saw. She
yeah,
saw,
everything in retrospect after the twist, you're like, that totally makes sense.
yeah,
So yeah, it was really
when
well
she
done.
pushes him off a cliff, and you're like, oh my goodness. And then he comes back, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it reminds me of Homelander, where he's just like, I feel for you, like I'm not supposed to get involved, but like I kind of like you. Yeah, like Grant said, you can come away with me.
Mhm.
Jake Lacey's turn is just so weird. He's just like,
Yeah. But I'm really starting to like the actress.
oh,
I
Micah
want
Monroe.
I
So
want
do you
Daddy
more
watch?
stuff.
long
You watched
legs.
Both of
Watcher?
them are
You watched Watcher,
obsessed
right,
with
Grant?
her,
Watcher.
Yeah, Watcher's
especially
great.
Jordan.
And then
Yeah,
It Follows. If
Watcher.
you haven't seen It
It
Follows,
All she
follows. Have you seen that one?
It's been a
she's
long
good.
time,
She's
but
good, but I don't feel like she has a ton of range. She just plays the sad,
yeah, that's
distant,
fair.
like
and Long
I
Legs,
just
dude.
think she's
No, she
fun
does have
to
range.
watch.
And then
And then in
what's the
Long Legs, she
guest?
plays retarded. She's great.
Did you see the
Plays a
guest,
little messed
Grant?
up. What?
She's also in the guest. Have you seen
she's in
that
the
one?
guest.
Yeah.
I just think of
Who
Dan
is she in the
Stevens. I don't.
guest?
Yeah,
Oh,
She's
she's
Dan Stevens' character.
She's like the girl that like is kind of falling for him, right?
Yeah,
The high
well, I
schooler.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's the only part where she's falling for him is when she sees him without a shirt on and he's coming out of the shower. So
Yeah.
it's
Dude,
just
I'm
like
falling for Dan Stevens when it comes
he's
out of the
just that
shower.
body. It's just like perfectly cut.
I know why
It's
they
about
chose
he's
him
a
to be the
psychopath.
beast.
Delicious.
Chose to him to be the beast of Beauty and the Beast. Let's go.
Uh,
Hairy beast at that. They didn't have to add much hair. All right.
What
All
else,
right, okay,
Grant? What else?
last couple ones. So two comedies. Watched Hot Fuzz for the first time. It was so funny.
Can you
I
believe you
couldn't
just
believe
saw it
I'd
for the
never
first
watched
time?
First
that.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that with
because
Grant,
I'd
me?
seen
how
I'd
have
seen
you-
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead. It's been a while, but
Oh
I'd
yeah.
never seen Hot Fuzz yet. And
Dude,
so that's
every
so funny.
single
The
line
greater
of dialogue
good.
is
It's so
repeated
good.
twice, and it is so
Yarp.
Yar.
Yeah.
Narp.
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 Good.
And then we
Are they
watched,
as big
and
as
then
he
that
is?
same
Grant,
Who?
weekend.
Grant,
His mom
did
and
you-
his sister.
Oh, you
Same
know,
person.
Same person.
you know that Yarp is the Hound, right?
Yeah, the Hound. Yeah. Mhm.
Dude, I can't get over that movie. Freaking movie. Hot
Yeah.
Fuzz. So
And then that
good.
same weekend we watched Naked Gun 2.5. So funny. Oh
I haven't
man.
had this much sex since I was a boy at that theater. I was going on other dates at the time. Just everyone
Grant,
in the restaurant is just
Oh
Grant, I
man.
just bought the newest Naked Gun. Have you
I
watched
know.
it yet?
Well, Elise and I saw that, but we're waiting to watch it with you because we know you'll enjoy us
Oh
waiting
yeah,
for that.
it's a group watch.
I already
for
showed
sure.
Cameron though, so maybe I don't know. Should
That's
he
fine
just
if you're
watch
not
it,
to
Grant?
rewatch it. We'll
I
wait.
mean, I'd be down, but at the same time, Cameron didn't like it as much as the old ones.
I think 1 and 2 are way better. And I'd be down to rewatch 1 over the new one with you, Grant.
Okay, so maybe just watch it then, Grant. I mean,
Okay.
unless you don't think Elise will laugh, then you can wait to watch it. But
Because I'm kind of in that same dilemma. I want to watch 33 by myself, but at the same time, I'm like, it would just
yeah,
be fun
actually,
watching
let's
with you
do
guys.
such a
three.
good group
Let's do
watch.
3 together, Grant, and
And
then
one, and
you can
one.
watch the
One is
newest
so
one.
good. One is I think
Okay.
the best.
Love
Yeah,
it.
and
Love it so
then
much.
so that was a really fun weekend. And then Elise and I, for the past several weeks, we've been rewatching Stranger Things, and it's actually been really fun knowing everything that happens and just kind of going like knowing what to expect, that you're
Knowing
not really
Sam
disappointed.
Samwise Gamgee dies.
Oh,
Oh, I
they keep
know.
doing this every season.
So
They introduce this
depressing.
character that
I
dies.
know.
I know it's like,
Yeah.
don't you love him?
Don't you love them?
Don't get
Take them
attached.
away.
Yeah.
Show them what they
Yeah.
have and take it away.
So, I mean, the first season is still my favorite, but then it's really been fun. Just like there's so
Dude,
many things that I've forgotten
There's
about.
nothing like freaking
Dude.
the van. Dude, that scene. My gosh. I can just talking about it
Mhm.
gives me goosebumps,
Dude,
dude. All the
also-
kids, the freaking vans show up and they're like, oh, we're
Dude,
screwed. It just
Also, the
launches like,
pool, like when Barb's in the pool, that was unreal watching that for the first time as well.
when Barb gets eaten. Or...
Yeah, like when she gets dragged down in the pool.
Mm.
It's like the first
Yeah.
shot you see of the Demogorgon in the entire series.
Oh,
see
I
it for,
guess
like,
you
half
do
a
see it.
second,
I don't
and I
even
was
think
like-
you see it. Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, you see it for like half a second. It's like,
I couldn't believe my wife was
Absolutely,
showing me
you're
the
like-
show. I remember my wife's like, "Oh, there's this like really popular show," and like the first scene is like this lab coat guy getting like torn apart in some elevator shaft. I'm like, Yeah, I'm down to watch it. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Are
I'm
you
like, this is
5?
TV
Like, yeah, I'm like,
14.
this does
What?
not seem like something you would like, but I think she had heard like, after the scares, there's like, yeah, anyway, the show just became so big. But like, yeah, some of the early watching before it was even majorly popular. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I think everyone just
And
saw
I
it.
mean, Jim Hopper steals the show, the entire series.
Mm, yeah,
He's
he's
really
great.
good. Like actually though, like Lucas and Dustin, like their
Dustin
actors
is
are
so
actually they
good.
get better and better each season.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
they really do.
you start
Wait,
loving them.
what
Like
about Will and
Mike
his
is
bowl
so
cut, Grant? Grant,
annoying.
you don't like Will's bowl cut? Is it because he's
Dude, I
gay?
really think they need to sacrifice one of those kids. Will would be a perfect, but like
Will's the
I get that
perfect person to be
I feel like
sacrificed.
they feel like it would undo season one, but I'm like, no, I mean like it's
Maybe
gotta
I feel
happen.
like though they could sacrifice Mike and I wouldn't feel too bad.
I know, right? It's like he's
Yeah.
too young and it's too creepy for him to
Mike's like
like
only
11.
purpose is to be Eleven's love
Yeah,
interest.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So let him
He's like
die,
the
and then
Yeah.
11 goes on to be
And
like
then when they
you know.
introduce the redhead Sadie Sink, she's really good in season 4.
yeah, she's a good
Oh yeah,
I
actress as well.
yeah, I really enjoy her.
Maxine, she's
When
Well,
she
cool.
I
gets
guess she's
picked
in
up,
season 3, but
her
yeah.
her yeah, her
It,
brother is really good. I love how much of a
Yeah,
psycho
Billy.
he is. Yeah.
It should just
Apparently, well, he's like super
Him like
racist in the
flirting with
show. Apparently, in an interview, the actor was like, "I just want to let you all know I'm not like that in real life." It's like
I
the fact that you had to clarify
my
that.
my favorite
my
thing
acting was so compelling.
my favorite thing is him like flirting with Will's not Will's mom,
Well, he
Mike's
didn't
Mike's
realize the
mom,
mom.
yeah.
camera was rolling,
Ah,
Grant, so he's
Mrs.
like
Mrs.
using it to his
Wheeler.
benefit.
Yeah,
He's like,
well,
or
we
I
never
think
said
he's worried
action.
about getting bullied like Jeffrey from Game of Thrones. He's like, I'm not a bad person in real
Oh
life,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Well, in his defense, Mrs. Wheeler is hot. So
Honestly, they should just change it to a slasher and then they should all get killed one by one.
Victor Crowley style.
Yeah.
All right,
I
sorry, Grant.
know.
Okay, okay.
Vez knows
This is
Last
your
he
two.
pilot,
yeah, he needs to kill some kids.
and we're experiencing a little turbulence. That's like the only thing I remember from Victor Crowley. It's the pilot just going, and we're
I don't
experiencing
even
some bumpy
remember
road.
I'm gonna tell everybody you're a homophobe on the Facebooks. All right, Grant, go.
that. All right, last two rewatch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning before watching the final one.
Is that the one where he holds his breath, or is
No,
that the
no.
No, that
plane?
was
He's
the one
saying
right
Dead
before
Reckoning
That
Part
that.
was
One,
the
Oh,
the train.
train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead
oh, okay.
Reckoning is yeah, the bike off onto the train.
Dude, I'm not gonna
Um
lie, Grant. Does it hold up? Like, I don't want to rewatch the part two again
no, yeah,
because
the first one, I think it's great rewatch
the
because
first
it
one.
it
Yeah.
it fits the Mission Impossible template.
Hmm.
Like the last one just feels like a whole separate like thing.
Yeah. It
Like it
came out,
doesn't
what was it,
feel
two
like a Mission
years after? Yeah,
Impossible.
the pandemic
uh,
affected it a bit.
Mhm. Well,
And
and
like
two, just like so much time passes
the writer's strike,
outside of the
probably.
movie
Yeah.
between part one and part two that like they try and do so much catch up
Hmm.
and then they do so much dialogue just to explain to you why this is gonna work, you know? Just
Right.
like we're gonna go to this next place. All right, now we're gonna explain everything of why the next thing that we're gonna do is
Oh,
gonna
and remember
work.
this actor from the first
Like
one? Yeah, he's like the key to everything. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, so many
yes.
flashbacks of like we're explaining this person. You're like, we know. You
Yeah.
don't like
The
they're
rabbit's
just
foot.
like treating us like we're idiots. Like this is the first Mission Impossible movie we're seeing, and then like or
I
it's
know.
like we've only
I
seen
find
the other
that
ones
odd.
once
It's like,
before, and it's like, oh yeah, that guy. You
Oh,
know?
they
I
spent
don't
so
know.
much time, yeah,
Hey,
showing.
I will slightly take that over though of Marvel, where it's like, we're not going to explain anything, and you had to have watched the 7 seasons of those shows that you didn't want to
there's something to be
watch.
said about that, Cameron, but like, no, I agree, Grant. Like, I tried to rewatch Dead Reckoning and I was like, I want to go back and watch my favorite parts. And I was like, yeah, there are two. There's two.
Well,
There's
you
two.
mean Final Reckoning? That's the last one.
Yeah, the final
Part
reckoning, I'm
two.
saying. Yeah, part
You
or
said Dead Reckoning,
well,
but part
so
one.
okay. I'm sorry. Did they not call it part two? So they had a different title for it? Then why call it part one and
Yeah.
part two if you have a different title?
I don't know. I was just
Stupid.
clarifying.
Okay, thank you. But yes, Dead Reckoning versus Final Reckoning.
Yeah, Grant, why did you
I
name the title of that movie?
did what? What? I don't even like the way it sounds. The title of the movie's stupid. It sounds feminine.
Oh
Um,
man. But that okay, that scene I
You're
sent
pissed
to
when it
you
hits the
guys,
urinal. Sounds feminine.
that scene I sent to you guys of the villain dying. Like I
Hitting his head.
literally was crying laughing.
Yeah,
In
Like
what
the
yeah.
whole
movie?
movie I was like serious and I was like, oh, this is
Only
like
one of us is wearing a parachute. Like it's literally a bad
he
joke.
like
It's like Victor
it's just
Crowley.
nuts and then just his head gets like
Yeah, it's not.
chopped in
It's
by the
not even like
plane.
personable. Like I remember
Oh, I
the
know. It
Ghost
was so
Protocol arc.
unsatisfying of it. Like,
Yes,
and that was another
Ghost
thing too,
Protocol
was
is
like,
amazing. Mission accomplished, and he smashes
mhm.
the button. You're
Well,
like,
just like
that's what I want.
part
And this one, he's
one.
like, so long, and then he dies, and you're like,
Well,
that's
because the thing
not
too about like, so
good.
part one, the villain is the AI, right? The entity, but
Yeah.
then the face of the villain is this character of Gabriel.
Hmm.
And and then in the second movie, they're
Which
like, oh
he's a
yeah,
gilf. Can
the
we all just
AI's kind of
acknowledge that?
dismissed him, and he's not really that important anymore. And you're like, okay. And then like he tries to make himself important again. He just like tries really hard, and
My
I don't
favorite,
know.
he's like, and I brought a spare plane. Like, why did he say that? Like, literally, it's for the audience. But I was like, I didn't need to be
Uh,
told that. And then, like, when he's taking
so,
off the other plane on the runway, but
uh,
it literally was like, hey, stupid audience member,
yeah,
just so you know, there's two airplanes. Prepare for that. That'll be exciting. And again, it was exciting, but I'm just like,
yeah.
why? Why
Well,
didn't they
in the whole
confidence?
like
It's like
the whole
we've watched
submarine.
we watched Mission Impossible 1, and that movie is impossible to understand. Like people tearing their faces off. Is swish, 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 swash, swish, swash. People are
Uh,
dead. People are back to life. People are this, the that, and like there's so many conversations. There's literally actual like trickery and magic going on. People are hiding stuff up their sleeves. People are have covert operations, and this movie's like, I brought two planes. I'm gonna take off in one. And there's gonna be another one for you to hijack and try to stop me. But it's literally
yeah.
that. I'm like,
And yeah, I almost
stop.
believe that it's more believable than Jason Bourne sometimes.
You mean body surfing down the stairwell? So good. And I will say, like, those two are phenomenal. But Grant, it is unfortunate. Final Reckoning has two scenes: the airplane
And the
and the
submarine
freaking
one.
submarine. And it's unfortunate because it's like that's it. And those
Well,
scenes are
and what's so
good, but
funny too
like
is
Don't
like the
forget about
scenes
Mr. Milchek.
inside the submarine are
Mr. Milchek.
so cool, and then you
Mm.
step back and get the context, and a submarine like rolling on the ground makes no sense, and it's just approaching a ledge, of course, you know. And then it's like, oh, then it gets stuck, and then it starts falling off, and then he needs to get out, you know. It's just like I don't know.
Gravity.
That didn't seem
Uh,
very at all
I
possible.
watched it twice opening weekend. I thought it was great.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mission likely or mission possible, mission likely to happen, mission probable,
Mission probable. Mission good chance.
mission
Yeah.
mission is a go and likely to succeed. That's so
I was just
funny.
left wanting to like it instead of liking it.
Yeah. Dude, I got more and more respect for
Yeah, I still
freaking
think the
You
fourth
should have
one's
seen it
we
in
know
theater,
the
Grant.
three.
It's good on
Everybody
the big
knows.
screen.
Yeah,
IMAX probably would have been a way different experience. I
watching
agree.
at IMAX was unreal.
It was
No,
so
I
good.
told you, I literally was leaving it 4 or 4.5 stars. And then like after I left my review, my phone on Letterbox was like, "You're getting a secret mission from Ethan Hunt." And I was like, no freaking way, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Like I literally like did that clever thing, and I thought that was really funny.
It was Top Gun level of like amazingness in theater.
Yeah, in theaters for sure. But it is
Uh,
true, Grant. I've tried to go back and rewatch it, and I was like, this is disappointing. But again, it's like
well, and
this
for
is the
3 hours
final.
too, it's like
I know.
they
It's
cut out
unfortunate.
an hour.
I
I
had
still
rose-colored
think
glasses.
maybe
It doesn't hold up.
the best theater experience I've ever had is Dune 2.
Mm.
I don't know that I've seen something more like wow
I
than
don't know. Top Gun Maverick's close
Really?
because I
I think Top Gun
yeah.
Maverick is
I think
by
Dune 2,
far the
dude,
top.
when the music does the and he's freaking riding the
No,
sand worm.
I'll
I'm like,
tell you, Cameron.
we
In
son
my
of a
the sand riding worm scene is a perfect scene, and every time I have someone come over to my home, I literally put that scene on for them, whether they asked for it or not. We just watch it. I put my bass on, I got my subwoofers and everything, and you hear the
Nice.
little the pulsar or whatever calling the worm. You just hear that boom sound. My speakers are
Yeah.
dope, dude. Like
Also, just there's
show
so
it
many
off to
good
everyone.
performances all around,
So
and
good, dude. Dude, and Javier Bardem is like one of the top, I don't know, 15 actors of all time.
yeah, and he's freaking
The
amazing in
reason I
this.
caught myself from saying 10, I don't remember if he was in my 10. I don't know if he's in my top 10, but he is gonna be freaking No Country for Old Men. Grant, is that everything you've seen?
I think so.
Ever,
That I remember.
Yeah, everything you've seen ever? Dude,
ever,
I
ever
loved
in
it.
your entire
I think
life.
it's super cool you're on a horror movie kick. Yeah, dude, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Um,
Halloween, baby.
yeah, dude, it's Halloween. We start watching some scary movies, dude.
Yeah, Cameron, come on, all the demon you can get.
Yeah, Cameron. Yeah, Cameron, stop being such a coward.
Join the land of the dead.
Unless it's
Oh,
gonna cause you to kill all of
speaking
us.
of creepy demon stuff, Ty, what was the latest one? The guy that did the Hand movie, what was that called? Talk to
Oh,
Me.
Bring Her Back. Well, so Talk to Me is the movie.
So, but Bring Her Back, Grant, is their second film they just made, and I just bought it. Check it out.
I think I
Oh,
still
you
need to watch The Hand. I don't know if I've seen that yet.
Talk to
What?
Me? You
You
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
Talk
Talk
to
to
Me?
Me?
Grant, if you're on a horror movie kick, watch Talk to Me and Bring Her
I
Back.
think
You
you,
will
because I
be
remember you talking
not disappointed.
about
Yeah.
these ones. I don't know if I ended up
Talk to
watching
Me
it.
is so good. It's
I'll
like Sixth
text you.
Sense. Yes. Talk to Me is really good.
And the twist is that you can see dead people.
Oh, yeah, it's not that far off. It's so good, but
How do you remember
um
that was I thought that was
Talk
the
to Me.
twist. And so
Yeah,
then
Bring Her Back though is so good. Cameron, you
that's
should
why
watch
when I found out that Bruce Willis was dead, I was like, that's the twist.
No, I like you, Cameron, was so confused. I was like, I don't understand. I literally watched it. And I was like, wait, why were people confused in the
My
movie where he gets shot in the first 2 minutes?
no,
I
my
literally was like, I don't understand why they
my
didn't
favorite
catch
thing is
that.
that there was like a comment or whatever, and they're like, I love that a wife neglecting her husband. The first thought was that she that was normal and that she wasn't dead instead.
No, yeah,
Everyone was so
it's more
unsuspecting of a wife
believable that she
neglecting
did
her
not
husband.
talk to her husband for 3 years or like a
Yeah,
whole year.
yeah, then that he was dead
That
and a
he's dead.
ghost.
It's more believable that she did not.
Grant, are those Legos in the bottom right hand corner? Those masks? Are they masks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
These,
got
Yeah.
Commander, he's got
yeah,
Commander Rex,
these
and
are.
is that the Mandalorian as well?
Uh,
So we got Mandalorian,
nerd. You're such a nerd.
Lego.
You are such a nerd.
This is my favorite helmet
Viewers,
of
Grant
all of
is
them.
holding
These are
up
so
like
sick.
almost an actual size helmet of Mandalorian's helmet from Star Wars
And
Mandalorian.
then this is the newer version of Rex's helmet, which isn't my favorite. I like the old like the Clone Wars look. This is kind of the more uh later one from like Revenge of the Sith kind of style.
Yeah, speaking of nerd stuff, I got the marker over here from Dead Space and the box from Hellraiser. Dude, I'm
What?
The
geeking out right
marker
now.
from
Bird wants to
Dead
invite
Space?
Pinhead into his
Dead
home.
Space, there's a marker at the end. Did you finish the game or not?
Nah, I never
That's
finished.
why it's at the
It
very
was
end,
so
nerd.
hard, dude.
Dude, which
I
Dead
kept
Space was it?
dying
One?
so
The
much.
first.
First one. Dude, one and two were
Uh,
such good games, dude.
Yeah.
Those
All
games were
right.
they're
Sorry,
incredible.
we're going way off track. Cameron, do you want to bring us back in, or did because Grant
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
gonna
Cam.
sure.
finish
I'll go real quick.
Yeah, I only have one movie, so
real quick?
I haven't watched
That'll
that
be the
much.
day.
I haven't watched
real
this
quick.
much this. Well, I mean, I haven't watched many movies this week, but I watched Scary Movie, uh, and
At his bachelor party.
yeah, it's
Oh,
every single
nice.
time I watch it, it gets better, dude. I just made it 5 stars. It's literally perfect. Everyone has secret. There's
Uh,
literally so many quotes from that movie. I'm the king of the world. Um, I'm not gay.
But wait,
Does Scream have a
there's more.
plot?
Oh
No.
wait, there's more.
When he's mocking it, he's
Making
going.
killer TV shows doesn't make turning people into killers. Canceling TV shows does. The Wayans brothers, they only got one season. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
And then a while back I forgot to review it, but I watched Gone Baby Gone with Allie, and it's borderline perfect movie. It's literally so good, and I think it presents like one of the most interesting moral dilemmas I've ever seen. It's Ty's noble lie.
That's right.
Um, but it's just such an interesting concept, and of course, Sad Fleck is amazing as always.
Well, well,
It,
I think one character posits a lie, but he has to live with the decision that he makes, and then
Well,
it's
see, but that's the thing
the
is
right
it's funny
choice.
because
Yeah.
me and Allie had a discussion afterwards whether or not we were going to still stay together, because of this movie. And I asked her what side she was on, and it was funny because we were on opposite sides because I was on Casey's side and she was on the wife's side.
Have you guys watched Marriage Story together yet?
Yeah.
And what side is she on?
Um, I don't know what side are
A
you on.
minute, I wish he would just freaking die. I
Because
think that
I
movie
don't
is
think I'm on a side on
funnier.
that one. I think that's what I love about it is I think it perfectly like it represents that divorce. There's no such thing as like the good guy and the bad guy. There's just two people. Because that's what I love is
I don't know if that's every divorce.
Yeah,
yes,
Cameron, we all know who is the bad
there's no
person.
such thing as a good guy and a bad guy in a divorce. Sure, some people times people make more mistakes, but they're just people, Grant.
Yeah,
Well,
Cameron's of the
no, I
argument
agree
if
with
a car
that. But
crash
sometimes,
happens,
like, one
there's
is completely
culpability in both
willing to try and
parties.
make it work, but then the other just isn't, you know?
So what are you trying to say, Cameron? Hitler's not a bad guy?
Spoken like someone who hasn't been divorced,
Oh my
Grant.
gosh.
No, but I think just that movie is a
It's a
great.
pretty compelling
I think
point.
I think her also is a great representation that there's like no such thing as like sides and that it's just two people trying to figure it out.
You should
Her? What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, hers also about divorce.
I guess. I mean, well,
You guess?
he breaks up with his aunt. Was he
It's
ever
literally
married?
Spike
it's
Jones.
more of a side thing. I wouldn't say
It's
it's the main
Spike
part.
Jones literally wrote it essentially for his ex-wife. So,
Oh,
yeah,
I just didn't know
also
that he married
directed
his
Lost in
AI companion.
Translation. His wife previously directed Lost in Translation, and it was her perspective of why they got a divorce. And then he wrote 10 years later and released it 10 years later on his perspective of what happened after the divorce, and both included Scarlett Johansson.
But that's the good part about a good director is that they funnel those feelings into it. I wouldn't say that's exactly what it is, though.
Yeah, well, I was just saying Joaquin Phoenix didn't marry his AI voice.
I
They
know, but
dated.
Scarlett Johansson is helping him sign his divorce papers.
Oh, is he really? Or
Oh
is she really?
yeah, it's
I
almost
forgot that
like
That's
it's
part.
one
in
that's
my
one
top
part
four, and
though.
I think I know
It
what happens in that movie.
it was one part of the movie though, so
Oh my gosh. Well, when you've been divorced, it becomes a big part of the movie Nugget.
Tale as old as time. Have your AI, help you write your divorce papers and then leave you
And,
after
and
you
then
get too familiar with it. I don't know what I'm saying. Tale as old as time.
I also showed Ali Leon the Professional.
Oh my
classic.
It
gosh, dude.
really good, but it gets like slightly worse every time I watch it, just because I think
Stop.
I agree.
Stop.
I'm
the
sorry.
Stop.
first viewing is
It's
unreal.
perfect,
When
yeah.
he drops down in with the guns, it's literally I was like, this is one of the best action sequences I've ever seen in my life.
Opposite
But
from the doorway. Yeah.
every time I watch it, it just gets slightly weirder. This like every time he interacts with her, I'm just like, I know their relationship is totally like father-daughter
Father, daughter,
vibes,
yeah.
but just because she says like the he's my lover, I'm like,
Well, and the Marilyn Monroe song, Happy Birthday,
yeah.
Mr. President. You're like,
President. I'm like, yeah, can we skip this part? Cause like his part was funny. It was like I'm John Wayne or whatever. Like I was like, oh, that's clever. But like, yeah, the her part where I'm like, or when she's in like the dressing up in the yoga like outfit, I'm like, she is like 7 years old. I'm like, isn't there anything out there outfit
Yeah,
that's
but what can you
more?
expect? The French are a-holes, Cameron.
What's that from?
Dumb and Dumber.
That's right.
Like I'm talking about a place called Aspen. I don't know, Lloyd. The French are a-holes.
But but
Have we
the
done Dumb and Dumber on this channel?
I don't think
No.
so.
Dude,
I think the best thing
we
in
need
the
to do Dumb
movie
and
is
Dumber.
just Gary Oldman's performance. I just think it's so
Dude,
unreal.
taking drugs,
Mm.
that shot of him looking up in the after he cracks the pill, he's just like
I'm like,
so good, dude.
yeah.
Holy crap. I've never seen someone take drugs like that ever.
Also,
Craziest stuff
I've
I've
never
ever
seen
seen.
somebody sniffing another man just bring pure dread to a man's soul. He just, I know you'll get it to us. Pats him on the side of the head. I'm just like, uh,
Get everybody down here. Everybody.
and
One. So good, dude.
um, but what's K? I always incorrectly remember this. What movie is it, Jordan, that has Ewan McGregor doing like a Jamaican accent?
I don't know.
There's some movie that has a. Is it Train Spotting? There's some movie that like there's
He
an
just has a
opening
That's
scene.
British spot. Yeah.
no, that's
or
Scottish.
Scottish, yeah.
No, but what? There's a movie that I swear it's like Ewan McGregor doing this because I remember I think I see the like Jamaican guy in this movie, the white dude who does like the Jamaican
Oh
accent.
yeah.
Every time, and I think that it's from that other movie that has like the scene with it's literally like seared in my brain, but I can never
Are
like
you sure
remember.
you're not thinking of Blood Diamond, where you have South African Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh yeah.
I
Maybe
literally
I don't
was
think it's
just
Blood
thinking
Diamond.
that I think you're confusing them. Maybe you're
Have you
not.
seen Blood Diamond, Cameron?
Yeah.
Okay, how's a fun one?
Um, and then that's all the movies that I've seen. I've just been watching um lots of
Dexter,
Dexter with
Dexter.
Allie, and
Dexter, dude, that show
um
was
I was
nuts.
telling Jordan like the biggest reason that I struggled to get into it was one because it was a little cheesy. Um and then
It feels
two,
like daytime cop show.
yeah, and
Like
then two, that's the
weird.
biggest my biggest fear was I thought it was just the same formula where every single episode the cops are trying to catch this killer and then if they don't catch him, he would kill them. And I was like, okay, like it's clever, but like I'm like there's so many other good shows that I want to watch. But what I love about it is that's almost like background noise and that the main focus is like there is a focus every season where it's like, oh, it's him figuring out who this person is in his life,
Yes.
this part about his past and what that means to making him who he is. And it's just been like it's so well written. And my favorite part about it is like
Cameron's like, I finally understand myself now.
no, it is a little bit scary how much I relate to Dexter, I will say.
Dude, I
Oh,
know.
But
totally. I'm like,
and
kill that guy.
but like my favorite
Finish him.
my, my favorite thing about the show, and I was talking to Jordan and Ty about it, that I think keeps it lighthearted is like the Light Yagami dialogue. Just hearing his internal monologues and just hearing how much he like
Yagami.
despises emotions and like
He literally is like Yagami because that's what he does, right? He kills
yeah.
like
Yeah.
bad
Internal
guys. Yeah.
monologue. He's a
Uh-huh.
socio. Yeah, he's a serial killer or whatever. But
Jordan, he's not just a serial killer, he's the god of the new world. God of the new world. But yeah, it's just really, and also yeah, James Dokes, the cop.
surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, the cop.
Yes,
Because
Dokes.
what's it called? It was funny. It's been fun to watch it with Allie just because Dokes is like all over social media because so many people like will always say something that they like can't prove in like the comments of like a TikTok or whatever. Like if they think someone's gay, it'll be like they'll just say he's gay. I just can't prove it. And it's just a picture of Doak sitting in his car staring evilly like that. And so anytime people have like accusations that they don't have like a lot of evidence on, but it's
Can't
just like
back it up.
they're
Yeah.
going,
Wait, is
gut.
that the black guy?
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
I've been seeing that a lot too.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
And
this guy
it plays
from?
like the music like
I've been
that.
seeing that everywhere.
Because Grant, he's the only character in the show that suspects he's the serial
Suspects
killer.
Dexter.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't.
always like treats
Alright.
him like he's like, what are you looking at, weirdo? He's like, you would like this blood splatter or whatever. He
Yeah.
literally treats him like a
The
serial killer, but
Dexter's
there's
a
zero
blood
evidence.
spatter analysis
But
at
everyone else
crimes.
thinks he's a normal guy. The only person that suspects him is Dokes. He's
Yeah,
just like
and
It-
on
it's
to
every
him.
time he
literally like
interacts with him,
the
That's funny.
he's just like, I know you're not normal. You're hiding something, Morgan.
Yeah, he's gonna call him a freak, freaking
Yeah.
weirdo.
yeah. I know. He's trying to like egg him on too. He like wants to get him to like attack him or
And
kill
and
someone
Dexter just plays it
above,
so cool and is always like, he's like, I don't know what you want, man. I'm just like trying to do my job. And he's like, you're not a fool. He's like, you may have these other people fool. You're not fooling me, Morgan. And you're just like, and it's so funny. A lot of people talk about it. They're like, and especially in the beginning of this series, they're like, dude actually has zero evidence. He's just being a true hater.
It's so true. He has, like,
It's like
lies
we
to
understand his
everything.
opinion because we
Doesn't
are
trust
like we have like the omniscient perspective, but it's so funny seeing it from like if we didn't know, we're like this dude actually just hates his coworker for no reason. It's just like
It is.
freak.
It's a very interesting because I'm trying to think of another show that does that where because a lot of shows have the character that's like, oh, that they're on like I remember Phineas and Ferb did that. There was a character that was always like, oh, do you see what's happening? Like they keep getting away with it. It's the you can't keep getting away with it meme.
I can't keep getting away with it.
But
No,
it's
I think
clever
honestly the
because you're
closest
right,
one
Cameron.
is
Unless we didn't know, like the dramatic irony would be like back on the audience because we'd be like, why is he
100%.
such a hater? Like
That's what we
you're
would think
attacking
about
our
L
guy.
too with
It's
Light
so
Yagami. We'd
funny.
be like, this is the chief, the police captain's son. He's literally like the nicest and like hardest working kid ever. But we're like, yeah, this guy's a psycho.
Because we can hear in his head too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So it's like,
So
yeah.
good.
But Grant, yeah, if you haven't seen, it is a little bit of a commitment. What I do like because it's 45-minute episodes, but it is only like 12 episodes per season, which has been like the saver because I could not do like a 23 episode,
Yeah.
like,
There's a
because
lot of shows like that.
yeah,
I mean,
but
like Supernatural, I binged that in college. It's
no, dude,
such
I
a
can't believe
bad
we used to
show,
watch.
but
I
it's
can't
like
believe we used to
so
watch
many
Arrow and
episodes.
Flash. That was like
Hmm.
23 episodes of 45 minutes,
Yeah,
and like 40 minutes of it would be filler, and there'd be like 5 minutes of good, and they would leave you on the cliffhanger, and you have to wait like
I
another
know.
40-minute filler for the to finish the cliffhanger. I'm like, ah!
Someone was telling me
Yeah.
something funny where it's like you could literally just watch like the previously on
Yeah.
and watch a TV
Yeah, I
show
get the
doing
whole
that
yeah, I
of
get the whole
like
story.
popular shows. And I was like, that's not a bad idea to like literally get the story beats because
That's honestly
that's
a
all
good
that's
point.
needed for the story to continue is the things they
And then
feed.
just go on YouTube and watch the best action scenes or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
exactly.
Or
And
you
then
just
you're like,
watch
I think
all
I
the
get a whole
previously
show.
ons and then watch every like season finale or something.
Yeah.
Just
That's like I've
speed
seen all
running
these
TV
shows. Like, how have we
shows.
seen all these shows? Or
Well, but then
remember
I watched all of Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones this
you know what
weekend.
they need to do,
What?
Jordan remembers this, and maybe Cameron Grant, you might be too young for this, but when we watched Lost, there was a video that came out. It was like, here's Lost in 8 minutes and 15 seconds. And there's a significance to the number 8 and 15. It's part of lottery numbers and what curses Hugo or whatever. But
That's
they
funny.
explain like 4 or 5 seasons of a TV show in 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Funny,
Wow.
but it's quick and it does not waste time. And it's kind of funny how quick they're throwing information at you at a show that's that absurd, like Lost. And it's really funny.
Yeah.
Like maybe
That
that
is
video
funny.
doesn't hold
I
up, but I
forgot
remember
about
watching it
Lost.
and it was so good, dude. It was
Yeah,
just
I
so
binged
good.
that one too.
And
That was
then the
good until the
Dude,
reveal.
I
Then I
remember
was
the
like, eh.
exact moment when Locke walks up to the group and he's like, we have to move the island. And I was like, oh, this show is so stupid. I was so done. I was like, that's it.
that's
We're
Patrick
done.
Star level. Why don't we just move the
Move
town
the
over
island. I was so
there?
done at that point. Done.
Push.
Retired the show.
Push.
Yeah.
No, and then the other thing that
Is that SpongeBob where they have to push and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
they're
it's the
pushing
Alaskan
Bikini
bullworm.
Bottom.
Well, why don't we just move it over
we
there?
just
Everyone
put it somewhere
push.
else. And then the worm still comes and crushes them where they move to.
But the other two things that I've been watching is just Batman the Animated Series, and
So
then
funny.
Peacemaker has been coming out with an episode every
I
uh
heard the second
every
season's
week.
not great. Or
It's no, it's still pretty good. It's
okay.
the only issues they're going kind of the multiverse, which is
Mm,
like a little hard. It is interesting though because essentially he's going into the multiverse because he murdered himself in another multiverse, and because that like version of himself has like his dream life, and so he only murdered him because he attacked him or whatever. But then he's like, this reality is way better than mine, and I want to live in this reality. And so it's kind of playing with an interesting question where it's like, but all of the people like from his life in the other one are like, no, you're supposed to be in this dimension. He's like, everyone hates me in this dimension. I'm a criminal. He goes, in this dimension, I'm literally a hero. My dad's not racist. Because his dad in the other one was like the leader of like essentially a KKK group, and then in this like alternate reality, his dad, him, and his brother are all like a superhero trio, but as a kid, he like murdered his brother accidentally, like fighting him, and then his dad was like super abusive and became like so it's just a really interesting question where you're like, oh yeah, like does that almost like is it better to live kind of in that light, kind of like ties for everything of like the noble lie, but it's my favorite thing in the entire show, Jordan, and what you would I know you would love the most is there's a guy named Vigilante who's literally like I'm trying to think of like a good
please. I love vigilantes.
he's literally like he's like Newman Rider and
Mumin
uh
Rider.
yeah from One Punch
Yeah.
The
and
bicycle guy?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's like
Yeah.
that, but then also who's a
Like
good
he doesn't have superpowers like kick A or
yeah,
super?
he's literally like Kike, but except he just like murders the randomest people or whatever.
Like
And he
super too? I love super.
yeah, and he's super funny because he's like so nerdy and weird that like he thinks like all he keeps saying that Peacemaker's his best friend, and Peacemaker's like, yeah, like we're buddies. And he's like, yeah, we're best friends. And he's like, no, yeah, we're
I'll give it another
close.
shot. It is James Gunn, so
Yeah.
I like his
But
stuff.
cause it's just funny because he's the same actor as douchebag who Hermione falls in love with in Harry
Oh
Potter
no
and the
way.
Half-Blood Prince.
That's
Is
funny.
this part two, season two that the uh guys introduced, or is he in season one, the
Oh no, he's in
vigilante?
season one. He's
Yes.
like, I think he
I'm
gets
like, I don't want
introduced.
to have to wait a whole season before I get
No,
to it.
no, he's the best. He's just so funny. Every single scene he's in, he like just because like he lives in his mom's basement or whatever, and it's kind of the same thing with like the other guys where he's like, "Oh, sorry guys," if he goes, "My mom's gonna be a total biatch." He goes, "She's literally the worst," and like they come over, she goes, "Oh my gosh, you guys must be his friends. Like, can I make you sandwiches?" Mom, we're doing superhero stuff, not now. And he's just like super mean or say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I make sure to like I'll make sure to set some out when you come back up." He's like, "Mom, seriously, see guys, I'm so sorry. She's literally the worst." Like he's
I
so
do
I mean,
like
he
funny.
does
his
the same thing in Wedding Crashers too.
Cartman and Wedding Crashers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the guy that's living off his
Ah,
mom and
meatloaf.
totally
Yeah.
memed him. More
Oh,
hot pockets.
Any
oh me. Yeah, Wedding
any
Crashers is literally a perfect movie.
Or
what else,
freaking
Cameron?
South Park, dude. Freaking Cartman. More hot pockets,
That's
mom.
everything.
Crapping in a bucket.
Dang. Ty, what about you?
Dude, all I've seen was I probably did mention it. My
It's how
neighbor.
you watch Superman. I'm so proud of you.
Guys, I sat down to watch it. One of my Apple TVs busted on me, dude. It doesn't work. I was so mad. I was literally gonna watch it, and my Apple TV's not working. So I was like, I guess I'll just grab the Apple TV from upstairs. But I tried to troubleshoot and get it working. So I'm down an Apple TV. So I have to take the one from the bedroom, put it down here. And so the night I was gonna do it, by the time I finally gave up, but I was literally about to start
That's the
Superman. I
devil trying to
didn't.
prevent you from making the best decision of your life.
I, I know it's funny because like I'm not like super loyal to Snyder or to Gunn because like I actually like a lot of the stuff both of them do.
Yeah.
I do need to go back and watch the zombie one because I don't know why you guys hold it in such high
Army of
regard. I remember
Darkness?
thinking, no,
I mean, Army
Dawn of the
of the
Dead,
Dead?
Dawn
Army
of
of
the
the
Dead.
Dead.
Oh, Dawn of the
Oh,
Dead. Dawn of the Dead
Yeah,
is
Dawn of
yeah,
so
the
good.
Dead is so
Zack
good.
Snyder. Yeah, yeah. Like I think the movie's fine, but I want to go back and rewatch it and see how it holds up. But either way, I remember liking. I never saw the Joss Whedon Frankenstein Justice League movie. I heard it was awful. I watched the 4 hour Zack Snyder cut, and I thought it was fine. It was long, but
Do
like
not watch the Josh Whedon, no matter what you do.
I
This is coming from someone
I
who
have
watches
seen YouTube videos comparing.
cartoons.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen
Do
YouTube videos, and it did make
not.
me laugh, like the funny stuff that was put in there, because I'm like, yeah,
Atrocious.
Joss Whedon.
But because you watched The Suicide Squad, and if you liked that,
I've
um,
seen both versions of
yeah,
Suicide Squad and the Suicide Squad. And the Suicide Squad, I think it's funny. It's a ragtag team. I think it's just like Guardians, right? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah. That's what James Gunn like. He has a formula, and he sticks to it. But
yeah.
it is a very good formula.
And
So
Zack Schneider kind of does the same thing. He's got a
yeah.
formula and he sticks to it. Like he loves the slow-mo, he loves dramatic stuff. Like, and again, I'm like, I don't fault him. Like I remember watching the 4 hour Justice League and I was like, yeah, this movie's fine. Like I rather enjoyed it. I thought it was
Yeah.
great. And then like I remember learning like, yeah, they cut so much stuff and added so much stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm actually relieved they released a Snyder Cut, but like, does it feel too little too late? I'm suffering from superhero fatigue. I'm just so done with superheroes personally that it's
But
been
Ty,
hard to.
it's just getting in time for Marvel to ramp up with Phase 8.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's phase
Uh,
8.
They're
Here's a
trying
bunch
so
of
hard to bring
women.
back all of like our fan favorites. Like, Robert Downey Jr.'s in this one.
I
Yeah,
know. And I'm
you
like,
like Robert Downey Jr.,
I
right?
know. They're like,
Like,
and
uh,
and Fantastic Four. I'm like, I've just never cared about the Fantastic Four, and I'm kind of relieved all
they
the
tried to
things.
revive that so many
I
times,
know they
dude.
try so freaking hard, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it
they
just
did.
doesn't work. It's just too campy, or
honestly, the best one ever might have been the Silver Surfer one with freaking Chris Evans kills it
and
as
you know
Johnny
what I
Storm.
realized? I almost feel like it's like they're trying too hard with 4 characters. It's like, I don't know, just nail two of them and make the other
Yeah,
three just background. I don't know, just like
yeah,
focus on a character story. I'm so tired of this. Like, anyway, so didn't see Thunderbolts. Didn't I'm so out of it, dude. Anyway,
yeah. I'm excited to
I
see
do
what you think
want, like
about
I said,
Superman.
I do want to watch Superman though because part of me is like, if James Gunn is in the future gonna like, what's next? Is he directing the next Batman movie? It would just feel so tonally
Clayface.
different from Penguin and Matt Reeves' Batman. I'm just like,
It's going to be
it.
Jordan's favorite because it's going to be a body horror.
Which one are they doing? Which movie?
The new Clayface is going to be
Yeah,
R-rated body horror.
Yeah, I mean, but like sometimes when they say
And
that,
then
it feels
Supergirl.
like when they were like Multiverse of Madness is gonna be a horror Marvel movie, and you're
Yeah, okay,
like,
but that's
it's still
Marvel. You know,
fetching,
Marvel and Disney would never commit to a actual horror movie.
but like they do unspeakable horrors to our kids,
The, the
brainwashing
the
them. Like
the biggest
Pinocchio
commitment
is a
Disney's
horror
ever
movie,
made to
dude.
horror was Bambi, and
Yeah,
everything after
Bambi.
that is the first 4 minutes of every single Disney movie is a horror movie, and then it
Yeah,
just turns
I'm
into
literally like,
like,
I
yeah,
just
this is the
watched
parents they
Finding
got
Nemo. That
executed, and it's like,
barracuda murdering all of Nemo's brothers and
yeah,
sisters
or
is
it's
a
like
horror movie.
Tarzan. It's like, yeah, the family they went out in this to like
Or
into a
just the
storm, they
tiger
all
chase.
That
died.
Yeah,
tiger, yeah.
the tiger chase, dude, horrifying. Like he's swiping at that baby. You're like, oh,
It's a
just
jaguar. What is it?
one swipe of that paw, dude. Baby's gone. It's cut in half.
I know, and they're like, okay, yeah, but the rest
Yeah,
of the next
they tried
12
to
Like
make
hours
it
is
light
genuine
too. The
peril.
baby's like, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
rolling
like
yeah,
around. And the
genuine
thing's like,
peril. Like in constant peril. Yeah. Anyway, so in the
yeah.
first 3 minutes of Up, that that's a horror movie.
That is the saddest thing ever.
It's saddest. Three movies.
What?
Three,
The
the first five
miscarriage, and
minutes of
then she
Up.
gets cancer and dies all in like 3 minutes. I was like, I was not ready for this. What the heck?
Oh
I came
yeah.
to watch a house get lifted up by balloons. What am I
I
watching?
know, dude. The trailer's like, it's a fun adventure in the first 3 minutes. What is
My name
happening?
is Russell.
What is this emotion I'm experiencing? What are you doing to me, Disney Pixar? Anyway, oh, freaking Bing Bong from Inside Out. Anyway, horror movies, all of them.
Seriously.
And they have clowns in that one too.
No, Riley.
I would die for that. Guys, the only movie I watched was My Neighbor Totoro, which I think I already told you about, but
No,
there's
you didn't
something
talk about it on the pod.
so charming about
okay. Oh
uh
my gosh. And you
Ghibli
guys
film.
were, I wish I could go back and just play the clip of you guys ripping on me about Studio Ghibli movies. Both you
Well,
and
that's
Cameron.
because I
I'm
can
still
watch
not a
it.
fan
Yeah.
personally.
I know, but I'm just saying you guys were just
I don't
tearing me
remember ripping you
apart.
Grant, you're not
about
a
And
fan.
Studio
Dude,
Ghibli.
Princess Mononoke, I could not get through it.
Are
no,
you?
when I first tried to
That one's
convince you
pretty
guys to
good.
watch Studio Ghibli movies, you were just tearing me to
I'll
shreds.
tell you what,
Okay, yeah,
Grant.
but it was the same with Death
I'll
Note.
gi-
We were like, I'm not
Yeah,
watching some anime, and then we watched like the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is the best show I've ever seen in my life.
I will say what's so ironic, out of all four of us here, I feel like Grant would like anime the most out of
Yeah,
us
you
four.
literally have you
That's
are
I
the
true.
love
archetype.
anime, but for some reason
Yeah,
I can't get into
how do
Studio
you like
Ghibli, dude.
Demon Slayer, but you don't like Studio Ghibli, bro?
Grant, I will soften the blow here. When you have your kids grow up a little older and you watch it with your kids, the light and joy that your kids have watching the film will vastly improve your rating of the movie. I promise.
And
My
then
Sure.
kids were
you'll be weeping in the
no,
back
my
because of
kids
the deeper
squealed with
message, but
delight watching.
they'll enjoy the visuals.
Yeah, yeah. No, my kids squealed with delight watching Ponyo and My Neighbor Totoro. Like they loved the characters,
Bro,
the
that scene waiting
world.
for the bus stop is just
Wait,
iconic.
what's the one where like the girl goes and visits this old abandoned mansion and goes back in time? Is that a Studio Ghibli one?
Is that Spirited Away
It
you're
might be
talking about?
Spirited Away you're thinking of,
Yeah.
Or The
maybe.
House of Castle? I haven't
The
seen
cat
that
Howl's
one.
Moving
House
Castle
Castle.
doesn't sound like that one though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're talking
maybe
about Spirited
you
Like
Away. Are you
may
talking
Rose
be
about the big
thinking of Boy and
bathhouse
the
and her
one?
Heron, but that's a
friend.
boy and he visits a
Oh, maybe The
castle.
Boy and the Heron. I don't know.
But do you remember talking or really scary violent parakeets? Because that's like
That
that
was the best
you would
part.
definitely
What?
remember
Dude, trying to
the movie.
explain Studio Ghibli for people that haven't seen it, you're like,
Yeah, it's
what?
Oh
like
yeah, it's the hardest thing to explain. It just sounds like we're insane.
Yeah.
yeah,
Grant, is it the one with the bathhouse where they wash a demon and it turns into some good luck charm and flies around the place?
seriously.
Spirited Away is still nuts. I'm with you, Grant. I didn't
I
care for
can't
Spirited
remember.
Away personally, and I'm sure
Yeah.
if I rewatched it, I'd
Well,
like
I
it.
don't know if that's the one I watched or not.
I love Princess Mononoke though. That movie's freaking dope. And Ponyo, my kids
I
Grave of
love
squealed with
Fireflies.
Ponyo.
delight. They
Ponyo's
love
so
Ponyo.
cute.
The kids were like dying.
Honestly, like Kiki's Delivery Service is also fun.
It's cute.
I'll have
Yeah.
to watch that one then. But yeah, I'm just slowly watching and rolling out the Studio Ghibli films for my kids, and
About time.
yeah, they're
Nice.
loving it. So anyway,
That's
and
how
then
you should
I
you should show them
personally,
a light film like Grave of Fireflies.
and
Gosh.
even I know what that's about, and that's amazing, Cameron. Amazing recommendation. I'm like, oh, is this another Studio Ghibli? Same animation? Oh
Yeah,
my
it's super
gosh.
pretty.
I know,
Oh,
dude. I literally
is
had
that a
the yeah,
bomb?
Cameron, I literally almost had the thought where I was like, dude, Godzilla minus one would be a great movie for the kids to watch. I'm like, it's got a big dinosaur. Some of the commentary on World War II, like, will go over their head. I'm like, no, like him crying while the rains blood around him, dude. That makes me tear up, dude. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
okay, let's not scar my kids for life.
yes, yes.
And one thing I've been watching on my own was Castle Rock. I watched the whole first season. So good. I'll just give one. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll just say it is like Coherence. If you guys remember that micro budget film, you have any interest in watching that, it's Coherence stretched out over 10 episodes in the world of Stephen King that feels like it might have been directed or like I think he's executive produced, but like it has all the things from Stephen King's books and all the things from his different stories. So like it's coherence with Stephen King, and I'm like, I'm all for it. So I highly recommend it because I also have theories about what the first season
What's it
means.
called?
It's called Castle Rock. Jordan owns it, so you can watch it from Jordan. But the whole first season, it's a contained story. Second season goes into. Do you remember the movie Misery with Kathy Bates that plays Annie Wilkes or whatever that smashes James
He hasn't
Caan's
seen
foot
it.
with a sledgehammer?
Yo, spoilers.
I mean,
Have you seen it yet,
yeah,
Cameron?
I
in
watched it
Misery.
on a date with a girl, and so I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were like, oh, it's a scary movie. Scary movie to make out. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe from Annie Wilkes. Yeah, Kathy Bates got like I think the Academy Award for Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress for smashing James Caan's foot
It's
with a
so
sledgehammer.
good.
It's kind of clever though because it was Stephen King writing books about like fans,
Yeah,
like private
Misery
fans
Grant, you
and critics of
definitely need to
his work.
watch. I'll text
Misery's
that
a
to you. I'm
classic.
sending you so many movies.
Yeah, Misery's a classic, especially if you're on a
Yeah.
horror binge. Misery's a great like
Yeah.
a caper where it's like what do you call it? Like it's like 10 Cloverfield Lane, that kind of movie.
Hmm.
Like prisoners kind of
Contained,
yeah,
like
contain
trapped,
yeah,
can't leave
like
because
a
there's a psychopath.
yeah. And she's so great and James Caan is a
Hmm.
great actor, so it's really cool to watch their story. But what's cool about the second season of Castle Rock, it again has is a little bit to do with the first season, but it's really its own second story and it's her prequel. So it kind of feels like I'm watching Penguin in a way where I'm like I'm waiting for this character or like Better Call Saul where I'm watching this character slowly turn into
Yeah,
Annie
descend
Wilkes
into
because you're
yeah.
like, "Oh, like this was her story." And again, when you watch Misery, you're like, it gives you like glimpses into her, whatever, like the way she is. But it's kind of cool to watch the series because they're also introducing other characters and stories from Stephen King's catalog that I really enjoy. And I'm like, ooh, it's like literally like, I don't know, you mentioned multiverse, but it's like what if two of Stephen King's story ideas came together in one? And you're thinking about it because you're like, oh, what do I know about Stephen King? And it's like it's a lot of
Is he
fun.
sick and depraved?
Yeah, he's pretty sick and depraved. But like I said, if you at all like horror movies, and again, if you like the movie
Like
Coherence,
like writing the it book with a child orgy in it?
yeah, Stephen King did a lot of cocaine, Cameron. So it's all excusable at this point. What I will say though, yeah, if you like Coherence, that micro budget film, and you like the world of Stephen King, it's good drama, it's good suspense, good thriller. It's a lot of fun stuff. So Castle Rock is really good. I highly recommend it. So. And dude, look at the IMDb, dude. It's freaking great. So just one of those great
Man, you're
shows.
plugging this so hard. We get it.
All right. I'm just saying. Well, it's the only two things I've watched. So that and that. And I've got nothing else. How about you, Jordan?
Like Cameron, I watched Dexter, but I saw the newest season that just came out, and it was amazing.
I know.
And
So, okay. So the first eight, that's where the show ends. And then they started 9, 10, and 11.
yeah, they picked it up again, and I think they thought, oh, we're just gonna do one, and they're like, oh, this is
And it was so
it's
popular. They
popular.
did
Then they did a prequel, and then they
prequel
did,
and then
um,
the tail end
and then
drama.
they continued, and then it did so well, they're gonna continue that, so it's just gonna keep going
Well, yeah, we
forever.
can't let go of our favorite serial killer, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I hope they go forever
But
instead of
I'm
and
with you. I'm actually now relieved because Cameron Grant, like, well, it's not a spoiler, but the show keeps going. So, but like, I
I,
remember thinking after eight, I was like, come on, there's got to be more to the story. So I remember thinking that, and that's why it's been
and
hard to
I
pick
can't
up the
believe they
ball.
brought back like
Yeah.
basically all the old actors. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is amazing.
Well, what else do they have going
And
for them, dude? It was
well, and then but it is taking place in New York City this time. So That's kind of a fun new
Or
thing.
people to kill.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I
Murder
love
per
New York City
capita.
because there's like people like on their phones and nobody's paying attention to him while he's just like straight up murdering people. It's great.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of funny. So it's adding social commentary on top of it.
Well, because yeah, there's so many cameras everywhere, so it's like, how
Right.
does he get away with stuff? It's great.
Right. Okay. See, I'm actually like totally on board with this. I'm like, it's harder to commit murders nowadays, it seems, right? Even though they're happening all the time. But
Yeah.
well, anything else you've seen, Jordan?
Check his letterbox.
Yeah,
Check
check
his
my
letterbox.
letterbox, Jordo Zero. All right, I'm so tired.
Well, that's a big zero.
What? They can read my review.
People on this podcast don't even know what a letterbox is.
They're like, check my mailbox? What?
Check my letterbox. What's in the box? What's in the fetching box? All right. Dear listeners, leave us an email, futromovies@gmail.com. You know, I just realized before we end here, Jordan, you should go with what you've seen first. We'll do that from now on. We always forget to start with you. And
Tired.
any one of you watch Castle Rock, I'll be very pleased.
I am going to. All right.
Give it
Chill.
a watch.
There's too
All
much
right.
to
Oh, dude,
watch.
I don't even know if it would help telling you the actors that are in it, but it's got Bill Skarsgård. I don't know.
I started
Jordan,
it already.
I think Ty wants
okay?
you to watch that show.
I want
gonna
you
watch
guys
it.
to watch it too. Cameron Grant, you guys like Coherence. That movie's amazing.
Do you know how many TV shows I'm watching currently?
Yeah, I love it. You just like and it keeps saying coherence. We know.
Do you know how
Coherence
many
is a good
video
one.
games I'm playing currently?
Do you know how many
Yeah, I've been
Studio
so into
Ghibli movies I'm not watching?
into Zelda Breath of the Wild. That
Is
game
it
is
good?
amazing.
Is it good? Yeah. Well, I've got my two movies. I'm gonna watch Night Watcher and what was the other one?
Superman. You're going to
No,
watch
Night
Superman.
Watch and
Yeah, why
Silent.
did
I'll watch Superman this weekend. I will.
Okay.
That's
Watch
good.
it with Maddie. She'll like it. And her
I
liking
know.
will make you enjoy it more.
Oh, silencing. That was the other one.
Yeah, Silencing and
Yeah.
the
I'll text you it.
Night Watch. No, I got him in my
That's so
IMDb.
funny
Got it?
that bothered you, Jordan, about the
Yeah,
silence.
yeah, I'm gonna see what this is all about. Anyway, you listeners are great. Thanks for tuning in, and you guys stay safe out there. Peace.
Peace. I'm really bummed we didn't see. You stopped
Stop
recording.
talking. I have to record. Dear listeners, that was a fake ending. Okay, it is now
I'm really
officially ending.
okay.
Bye.